Yellow card, man's got a yellow card already.
One.
The game ain't even started.
Fire, red card, and we are live. And we are live at this Gooner Gang TV. Your boy Gooner Gang Dan, aka our son. And I'm here with my bros again. We got CJ in the building.
Yeah, man. Mr. Football Knowledge, man. Don't get caught slipping, man. Will star your messages, yeah? What's good, man? We're there.
Clippings. You get me? My resident bro, Narrow, they are. What you saying, bro?
Yeah, they are, man. They are. Boy, you know the thing already. If your club moves freaky, boy, yeah, like a bun that out.
No.
Man will meme you all day long, blood. Like, don't play with fire. No, they are co-host in the fucking building
with the most, and the resident bros from up north, Football Genius and Mr. Lynn.
Come on.
You know what it is.
Yeah, man. Put that Man United man down there. Still, I see the way you say it. I don't even want to. You know, the Arsenal tier.
You get it. Levels to this thing, man.
Fam, I see it all, fam. I see it all.
Top of the world, man.
Just know the window's coming. Make sure you're buying.
Don't worry about that.
Some clubs lying.
Points on the board, mate. That's
we're lying. If we're lying, we're flying, boy. If we're lying, we're flying. Come on.
Listen, look up and you see us, man.
Yeah, man. Mid-season break. We're gonna get into the World Cup thing. But let me just run the intro video for them. Yeah, so boom. Firstly, shout out to the YouTube community, anyone watching, Gooner Gang TV. Hit the sub, hit the like, tap the notifications. We should be on regular. We've had a little mid-season break, but just like the footballers get their little break, we've had a little 2 weeks off, and we're back after the groups and the knockouts. So it's kind of mad because obviously we ain't covered none of it so far. But firstly, I think obviously with the sweepstake that we ran, obviously for the viewers, we didn't stream it live, but we done a sweepstake between 10 of us in our group chat, and we drawed what we saying the first 20 top favorites it was, right, and we drawed 2 teams each, first 10 and the second 10. Everyone got 2 teams, 2 pots. So quickly, I think let's quickly go around with that, and then we can start there, really, right?
Yeah. We can work off the back of that.
So Jim got Netherlands and Switzerland. Craig, you got Portugal, Senegal. Denmark and Uruguay got voided. I had Belgium, Croatia. Smiz had France, Serbia. Keys, Argentina, Poland. Mr. Lewin had Germany, USA. Football Genius had England, Mexico. My bro Narrow had Spain, and the boy Gareth Bale. And Congo had Brazil.
Hold on, who is laughing?
Congo had Brazil and Ghana, and Smiz has just entered as well.
Hold on, who is laughing?
Who did Smith get?
Smith got France and Serbia.
He's live. Certain man are dead. Man, DOA, bro, dead on arrivals at some of them teams there, bro.
Well, you got Portugal. That's it. You're hanging on by a thread, man.
Fam, who you got again?
You're out, man. Don't worry about that, man. You're next. Stay there.
You're a spectator, man. Just watching it. My man's doing up voyeur, bro. Just watch.
All right, so we might as well start with those that have gone out, innit? Like Germany
dead
and USA. Those are your 2. Germany, obviously, they face Spain, Japan, and who was the other one you said?
Costa Rica.
Yeah.
And then USA was in the group with Wales, England, and Iran.
USA got further than Germany. Trust me, madness.
It's mad. I thought Germany were a bit unlucky though. I thought they actually played some decent football. They should have done better against Spain.
Yeah, but you got to score.
That's
goals.
where it was lost.
Tournament football, all tournament.
100%.
Back scoring. That's it. Don't matter how it gets in the net. That's all that matters. Scoring.
Yeah.
They get in that rhythm of scoring goals. They didn't get in their rhythm. they fucked up.
But an Asian team always shocks the World Cup at some stage. What was it?
Yeah, because the power and the energy.
Korea getting to semi-finals not so long ago. Well, I say not so long ago. We're probably talking about 14, 15 years ago. But like the man are always just got to be on guard. Look, Saudi Arabia beating Argentina. Sometimes these men get caught cold because they're not warming up. You know what I'm saying?
Climate,
they should come together, bang, and you're in a different climate, different country, all the rest of it. And like I said, the Saudi Arabia thing, it surprised me because obviously that should never happen on paper. But you got to think about it. Them man are paying around the corner. Really, this is local for them.
That climate all year round, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Home, their backyard.
And remember, Argentina were unbeaten in 20-something game. It was everything just said it shouldn't have happened. And the same thing with Germany. Germany are not supposed to lose to Japan on any day of the week. But this is why the World Cup for me has just been it's a giant killing. It's been entertainment more so than quality. You know what I'm saying?
I think with that we've seen. I think what we're seeing is also sort of that older generation, because it's almost the last guard in all fronts. It's not just Germany. It's Croatia, obviously England. I mean, there's a lot of promise with England because they've got a lot of younger players coming up. But France, even, you know, it's only sort of Mbappe, the shining light. Obviously, a lot of the other guys are.
A lot of the GOATs are bowing out, innit?
Yeah.
You got Modric. You ain't going to see Modric again. You're not going to see Ronaldo. You're not going to see Messi
Pepe out there today.
Yeah, I'm saying, Pepe. You got Varane. You got a lot of big players that we're just not going to see again. But what I've liked about the World Cup is the young pretenders are coming through and shining. Like the standout players for me are the ones who are supposed to take this thing to the next level. You got your Jude Bellinghams, Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. All of these men are stepping up, and you're seeing like, all right, cool. I can kind of see where it goes into the next gen. You know what I'm saying? Even João Felix to a certain point is looking more likely because he's a player that I think is overrated. But listen, let me just hold fire. You talk about World Cup. Different players.
Can't knock him, man. He's mad.
No, I think he's got all the talent in the world. I just think he's a bit overrated in terms of what he actually produces.
But today, I think his output was on show, bro. And I think the fact Ronnie was on the bench, I think that there gave him sort of the free roll to just roam and do his thing, because he was picking up the ball in a lot of deep pockets and driving forward. I think it was 2 assists. He should have scored, man. I had him on a couple of bets to score. He didn't score, but he was looking saucy, like the reins have been let off him again. That was the João Felix we saw, like glimpses of prior to, and that was what all the expectation was about. And I like this. This is what you want to see, innit? This is where big players either show yourself or, you get me, like, fall back.
100%, man. Who's going to stand up teams for you guys?
Where do you think he's going to end up then, João Felix?
It looks like a Man United signing, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, to be honest, the money and the fact that Man U do these things like scattergun approach, like they'll just splash the P down. So I don't think it's something Arteta would. I don't even say Arteta. I say the board would look at because of the financial. But I don't know.
If man was serious, but I say if man was serious, I don't think he's a player for us.
It is that if we are serious, we would. Maybe not.
Arsenal ain't buying it.
I've said already, like,
too much money.
I know we're jumping already, but Zaha's got to be the signing.
Yeah,
it's just the one that makes sense.
More affordable for you.
I think it makes sense, man.
Yeah,
it's January. It's not gonna break the bank. You get a player who can play wide and through the middle. That's where we need the cover. If we was really, really serious, then go and get Vlahovic, because you showed already that you really wanted to get him.
The money. That's a myth, Jay.
Well, you're not buying that we got the money.
No, Jay said no money for that.
You lot are not spending that much money on him. You lot are not spending that money on him.
You don't know. You don't know.
You're not, man. You're not. Come on.
Don't know.
I think we got money to spend.
I think it's only negotiating tactics. So I think if they done like what they done with Pepe, where they did the Klarna thing, you get me, the pay as you go, like spread it over 6 years.
Anything is possible.
You get me, like, but
no one don't know where.
Arsenal not spending the money on him. Same like them having Ronaldo. They're not going to pay the money for Ronaldo. They're not going to do it.
I don't want Ronaldo. I don't want nothing to do with
but
it.
Arsenal wouldn't do
bruv.
it.
No one is talking about Ronaldo.
Arsenal wouldn't.
With respect,
How did
CR7 can allow it.
Ronaldo get into this conversation?
I'm just saying, innit? If Arsenal fans think, some Arsenal fans think he's going to go Arsenal, innit?
Who? What
No.
Arsenal fans?
Some Man United fans think Arsenal
What
want
Arsenal
him.
fans?
Let's
what
not even
Arsenal
get it
fans
twisted.
Are you just making this up now?
No,
What
I'm just
Arsenal
saying,
fans
innit?
think that?
There are certain Arsenal fans that think that. So
What certain Arsenal fans?
I'm just clarifying the situation, just letting them know. That.
Get away! You're PNing right now, bruv. You're
No, I'm just
PNing.
being serious.
Arsenal fans.
Felix,
want
in terms of
Ronaldo.
Felix is going to be what, over 100
No
million?
way, bruv. No way. You're trolling right now.
Is Felix worth 100 million?
No,
Arsenal
I'm saying that's what his tag's going to be, though, isn't it? Something
Arsenal don't want no Ronaldo.
I think they're saying 88.
I think it's lower. You know,
I think
that there's only a few £100 million players out there right now, and it's probably the ones that we just named. We're talking Mbappe could probably go into the 200 mil bracket. You know, Vinicius Junior, Jude Bellingham. I think them man are 100 mil plus. I think Felix has had that ride already. It's not often you see someone get sold for 100 mil twice. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's had that big move, and fair enough. It's Simeone. He's playing in shackles. Let's keep it real. He's playing football in a straitjacket. But at the same time, he's had the big move, and it hasn't really kind of worked out. It ain't really worked out.
But you did highlight a potential reason as to why. So
yeah. No, definitely. And listen, I'm not even going to come on it. It's not like when I go at Rashford and things like that. This guy has got real talent. You know what I'm saying? He's got real talent. So I think once he gets into the right team and in playing in the right system, you're seeing now, innit? I didn't even see the game today, but a lot of people have told me like, yeah, he's pulling into pockets and he's got that something. He's got the X factor, and you just want to see it consistently. But I say that he's overrated because what he actually produces. And what I've seen him produce for both club and country has never been on a consistent basis, even at Benfica. But again, we're talking about a young player.
Yeah. All right. So what? Wait. Let's bring Smiz in. Smiz in the building.
Yeah.
You see him, bro?
Man's just been here like a cheerleader, bro.
Landscape.
Well, he's on the sidelines, yeah.
Can you rotate? Yeah, rotate.
Man, I felt like Ronaldo, blood. I was throwing tantrums.
Yeah,
I'm trying to interject on that. Definitely what you were saying, CJ, about he's already been sold for 100 mil. And remember, the value goes down the minute everyone knows that he's not happy at where he is. They want to sell him. He wants to go automatically.
Yeah,
it's a wrap, as in money wise, you know. So I don't reckon he's going for 100 mil. No way.
No, they'll ask that money, and you know what it is that if the Man United show real interest, you have to realize that Man United, Liverpool are highlighted now, isn't it? You man are trying to sell club and all of that, so everyone knows there's money to be had in it. So we can stand firm on that because them two teams are going to want to make a statement with terms of signing. So as long as you're not in trouble like a Juventus or something like that, clubs are just going to hold steady and say, yeah, you know what? Pay the money, and eventually, in some which way or another, they'll probably get it if you really want your money.
I remember that Ten Hag wanted him, Gakpo, and I think Anthony at the beginning of the season. So it's not like he's come on the market now and he thought, yeah, let me get him. He wanted him when Ten Hag got to Man United. He was one of the players that he wanted, but Atletico Madrid said he's not for sale. So he's wanted him from when he first got here. You get me? Just a quick question, yeah. Do you think that when you get new owners, they're gonna want to keep Ten Hag, or they want to do their own thing? Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I think it depends when they come. If they come at the end of the season, depending on what type of season he's had, would they rock the boat straight away? And depend on if he fits what they want to do, like if he bends to what they want, like, you know, I heard Tuchel was kind of like, no, I don't want this and I don't want that. So like, you know what, bro, keep it moving. So if he's kind of adheres to what they want, then I don't see why they would let him go. And he's playing good football, and we're in the Champions League. Then I guess they're gonna at least give him one season, no?
Yeah, I don't see him going anywhere. I think he's there for the long term. It just I don't
think with regards to Liverpool or Man U, any sell is any time imminent anyway. It's still going to be another year or two for completion anyway. So
I
he's
wouldn't
still
say,
going to
I
be in
wouldn't
the
say
trouble.
2 years. No, I wouldn't say 2 years. Definitely not 2 years.
But I'm saying in terms of completion, I mean, unless because it's not something you ain't got a situation like Chelsea had where they had to sell within a time frame.
Yeah, I know that. However, it's already.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, what it is
supposedly,
these guys, they're going to want a certain figure. You're going to get a lot of
no, but I'm saying
negotiating, a lot of
supposedly.
bartering,
No,
a
but I'm
lot of
saying
back and forth.
supposedly they already know who the potential buyers are already. So it's like you don't put your house up for sale. Well, if you're in your house, not knowing that you've got a house to move into. So like that, just that analogy. I doubt that they're putting it up on the market with it to be on the market for 2 to 3 years. That's just my.
Do you think they'll be in place by next summer transfer window?
I think that I don't know. That I don't know.
But you reckon 2023 new owners, Man United, will be in place?
2022. What do you mean? As in football season, like 23.
No, calendar year.
Yeah, I believe next year. I believe next year we could see new ownership by next year. I mean, I don't know if it's next year. The season started, and
Yeah.
I do believe next year, and maybe I'm speaking in hopeful terms as well.
Yeah, so we are talking at least another year, 2 years. So anyway, let's not digress into Prem now quickly. We can come back to that later.
You know, man, they love the Prem talk, bro.
Of course. We're dying for it, innit? But what I'm liking is obviously we can see our Prem players in the World Cup and see who's standing up in it.
Yeah.
And we can see who's doing what.
Just before you come off the printing, Arsene, I mean, we can segue into the
bussing. We say bussing the bills.
Yeah, I just got back in it. So
that's the worst thing. I don't know how. I can't even open the letters. You know, I don't even want to open them. And man's just like.
I'm sure I see 3 figures on that gas bill, fam. I don't know. You got to turn the heating down.
My whole house is electric. Everything's electric.
Got you.
What do you think about Jesus in regards to Arsenal? Are they dipping in a January transfer?
Well, we'll come to that. I think we'll come to.
You wanna hold off?
I'm
ready to go.
I know, but like, let's quickly whip round with the World Cup.
Say by Brackenfoot.
No, just chill, yeah.
Decline.
There, man, rejoicing.
I know a man named Sancho. I know a man named Sancho, yeah. And my man's deleted socials and
who has
faded back to black. A man named Sancho.
Oh, man, like Jaden.
Yeah, no injury, so separate.
Yeah.
Taking time out, bro. What's wrong with that?
Separate.
Yeah, I think that's for the mentals. That's for the mentals. You just need
Mason's growing a throw in that. Like,
yeah, but guess what? Yeah, you see when Sancho comes back, bro, you man are gonna say.
There we go. When he comes back, yeah.
Just because your Jesus got one foot.
He's done nothing to suggest the big talk that you're coming with, bro.
That's a lie. That's a lie. We can definitely have the Sancho talk because I feel there's a lot of talk on Sancho and it's unwarranted. 100%.
Why? When he comes back, he's fine, man. Don't watch nothing.
Hey, Football Genius today. Did you man hear it today? It was in the chat saying skills. I was like, yo, man's talking, and it's like, yo, skills.
It was skills.
What are you saying? What was Morocco saying for you?
Sorry, Morocco.
You was back in Morocco today.
Yeah, man. Of course, man. Like I say, man. Shout out everybody. Thanks for having me on, man. But
right?
Yeah, come on.
Are they the last African team in?
Yeah, man. Like I was saying, man. I just deep both teams. You know, when you look at both teams and you look at the culture of footballing culture, you know, we know Spain is a good footballing team, but they have no world beaters. They had the world beater on the bench in Fati, and they didn't even want to play Fati. Like, how do you not play Fati? And the guy was Barcelona first team at 16. That's not done. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for that not to happen, I was very disappointed with them, Spain. But when I looked at the Moroccan team, you know, and we look at the character of the Moroccans, you know, and just the people, we know they're coming to fight. Like Shrizzy said in the chat, you know, they're militant, you know, and they showed a very aggressive. defensive performance today, you know. And when I was looking at the teams, I was like, where's the spark from Spain's gonna come? Like, where's the quality gonna come from?
Do you know what? Do you know what their game's based? It's all based on technique, innit? It's all based on
Yeah, and
techers.
But they play the whole game in front of you. That's the thing. If you've got a good shape and you defend with a low block, it's very, very hard for them.
Yeah, and
Very
that's
hard.
what I'm saying. Morocco are very organized. They've only conceded like 1 goal in like 8 matches or something.
It's
And it's
crazy.
an own goal at that. So
but
you know,
that's what I'm saying. Spain,
unbeaten run, man. Like
yeah,
Morocco
but
organized, and they're
I'm saying
straight
the
down.
ball that Spain has been playing against, the players that they've been playing against, and all the teams they've been playing against, they're not really been the same style as Morocco. Morocco they're there to bop the ball, and they're saying Spain, all right, listen, we're not going to play at your pace, we're going to play at our pace. And I think you saw that with the keeper today, and the keeper and the centre backs, they really played at their pace. There was no rush to try and score. Like you need to win the game more than us. We need to win the game equally here. We both got nations on our back, and if anything, the Moroccan nation is more savage. They're coming to kill them.
Yeah.
They got that fire, that passion.
Yeah, they got
That's
the
what
real
I'm saying.
fire, man.
Spain are they're
Timid,
so calm. They're relaxed. They're just like so blasé. Like we can just pop the ball okay, and at some point we'll put a through pass. And
yeah, man, the Japanese are more calm than them, and they showed you what you can do with a bit of technique and skill, you know. And
the Spanish didn't want the penalties. They didn't want it.
Yeah,
didn't want it. You
from
could tell by
shootout.
the body language when they stepped up to take them. There was nothing.
What about Hakimi though? The audacity.
I know. For the last,
listen, that's a top draw player, man. That's top right back in the world. Some say. So
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love that.
What happened? He took Williams off after he was also an attacking threat for them going forward. Yeah,
that was a silly.
He took him off to bring on Sarabia, and he missed. He hit the post twice, didn't he? He hit the post and then he hit the post with the pen.
Yeah, but you know his shot was a good shot, but he's not expected to score that. Pablo Sarabia is not that guy to score that goal. He might have said, oh, you should score it. No, you shouldn't. You're not good enough to even score that. Who is he? Like he's just
first up on pens as well.
He had a big move. He got his move to PSG
and he didn't flourish. We watched him in PSG. He didn't flourish, but he found it hard. He liked Jack Slar.
Does he even play for my team, Brad? I don't even know that, Donny. Yeah. Who is he? Sabia?
Sarabia cut. He's gone now. I think
he's gone. Yeah, they got.
That's what I'm trying to say, Black. I don't know about them dons there, Black.
Yeah, no. Sarabia was moving, but yeah, man. Like I say, man. I think Spain really killed themselves. And just to finish on the Morocco, yeah, man. I thought that man for man, you know, like they had the beating of Spain today, and I think like it was. It's hard to bet on that, but. When you was watching the game, you just knew it straight away. Nah, Spain is in for a hard day because they couldn't break it down. They had no talent to break it down. Then when they brought on Fati, they put him up front. CF.
Yeah. I saw that.
Making no sense, man. Like
he's not really a front done like that. You have to play him off the
wing. No. You got to play him out on the front on the left of the free or the right of the free. You can do either.
Yeah. That's where I see that.
But yeah, man.
But I like that Amrabat. What's his name? The midfielder.
Yeah. He's been about for days.
Old school, yeah. Well, Watford done it.
Yeah, that's the one, man.
That Amrabat,
he's been
for years, blood.
He's been brilliant. He was brilliant, man.
He was hunger.
Yeah,
but when we look at Spain and Germany, it's pretty much same situation, as we said. And what does the future hold? Because there is no shining lights, like in terms of like who's coming out of Spain, who's coming out of Germany, where we can say, okay, that's the future.
There's a few. There's a
lot of Spain players.
The Pedro.
Spanish are there.
I mean, there's a couple.
They're not really. Like, I know what you're saying. Like they're not like the Mbappe levels and all of that. They ain't got nothing.
Oh no, listen, we're talking Gavi and Pedri. They're the future of Spanish.
They're ballers. But that's all right. So that's 30. That's 30. I'm with that. But then when we look at defense and when we look at forwards, that
they got that Balde in defense. That the left back Balde. He's brilliant player.
Yeah, look, and look, if we're talking attacking, you know, we got that Ozubajar guy. He plays for Real Sociedad, left winger, left-footed guy. Yeah. Really, really good player, you know. And Fati.
He was injured, though, wasn't it?
I think he was injured. He was, because I haven't seen him play, you know what I mean? He hasn't been at the tournament, but he starts. If he's here, he starts, you know. But like I say, Fati's another one, is a great player to come up. But for German, to be honest, the Germans way underperform because they've got a sick team. There's no way that team should have gone out. They've got young players, mixture, everything. That team was sick. But
Yeah.
that's on the manager. I think the manager was too old. He come back. I know he was a treble winner with Bayern, Hankers, and all of that rubbish. But really and truly,
Yeah, but he's an assistant who's just taken over, isn't it? Really?
yeah. He was just about. He was a bit outdated, man. He's just a bit outdated. I feel like the guy. He's coming. He's about what 70? How old is he? He's old. Do you know what I mean? And like he's coming to a young team there,
Luis
man.
Enrique looked pissed, blood. He looked like these guys are so shit.
But you know what? I'm glad that Enrique got knocked out because he was giving it all the smoke before about I'm the best manager in the world and all of this stuff. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but
remember, I just thought to myself, you got to rely on Morata, bruv. I don't know if you're the best manager in the world. But there we go.
Morata thing was peak. But yeah, for me,
he ain't actually been that bad in the tournament, though. To be fair to him, he hasn't been that bad. It's just that he's just one of these guys that, you know what? If someone had to hold a gun and shoot it at me, I'm gonna say give it to Morata because he'll probably miss. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them guys.
And you know, we looked at that midfield today. You know, like there might be good players, but there was.
I told you about Morata anyway when I got
no experience.
Yeah,
Pedri, and that's what I'm saying. Although you've got Pedri and Javi, they're not going to win the game necessarily.
Yeah, they're not match. I get you in terms they're not match with, but
they're ball players.
Fatty is your match winner, and he's on the bench.
Fatty is your match winner. Facts. Fatty should have started the whole tournament.
It's weird. I thought when I saw that he was on the bench first, and it's not even like he's the first person to come on because I saw that in their first game they brought on Danny Olmo, and I was like, oh, hold on a minute. Because I know that Fatty's had a lot of injury problems, and that's what's kind of stifled him. And because everyone was kind of shocked he took the number 10 shirt, etc., etc. But the guy is ridiculously talented. He is ridiculously talented, and he would be spoken about the way that Musiala's being spoken about, and these guys. He's in that bracket.
100%, he's in that bracket, man. For me, Fatty is the top. He's one of the top 5, youngsters in the world. He's only 20, you know what I mean? And if you was to give me Musiala or you give me Fatty, I take Fatty every day of the week. For me, it's not even contest. But I do realize Musiala is a sick player, but for me, Fatty's different.
He's got to work on his touch a bit, innit? He's still a bit raw. Yeah. He's very raw still.
I just feel like Fatty is Barcelona at 16 plays 24 or 27 games in the first team.
But that's what it is. You see, his development's a bit more advanced than Musiala.
Fatty is one of my guys that got lava, but he is. He's the future. I don't know if they're. I don't know, but me personally, he should have been starting every game. Every game, bro.
It should have been centered around him.
Well, is this with a similar thing? That's what I'm saying.
Managers, I don't know. Maybe I'm shooting in the dark here. However, do you think there's a lot of these managers in the World Cup? They're relying on loyalty and knowing.
Yes, this is what I'm saying, and I feel like that's what I'm saying. Spain, Germany, even Southgate's been doing it to a certain extent. You're playing your trusted and reliant rather than let the young ones through and let them go. You get it?
Guess what? Southgate's bloody changes paid off yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Yeah. Can't fault him. Can't fault him, man. It's one of them ones where I understand when you because they do all of this Nation League stuff as well, innit? So you're kind of developing a squad that you want to kind of stay together in it. That's why I'm not so for it, because a lot of people can't break through into international teams on merit and gameplay. Like I said, as much as I didn't rate Ivan Toney like that, he deserved to go based on merit and form, etc. Do you understand what I mean? So them man wouldn't let him in because the squad is already made.
Did you just say Ivan Toney needs to go to England, mate? You sure, mate?
I've said this. The receipts are there.
I think that betting scandal came out.
You got receipts for yourself. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, but I start everything, man. No problem, man. Sorry, Smith. Go on, bro.
I think he's receipting himself, man.
I think that betting scandal came at the perfect time for Southgate in regards to Toney.
But they probably knew that already. Yeah. Come on, they would know that anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Behind the scenes, yeah.
Of course, but when it came out, that just helped solidify him not picking him.
To me, I look at those things as all perfect timing. I make it like perfect timing that basically they use that as the cover for the fact that's the reason as to why. So.
Yeah, that could be that as well.
There's definitely that. But again, you got, and again, you have to give him credit. People like Henderson, not been in great form. He chooses to play him in a big game. You could call it, what I'm saying, could call it a loyalty call. He's got it right. What can you? What can man say, innit?
I don't know about loyalty call on the Henderson one, because I called Henderson to start for the simple fact of the system. They need another body in there to work hard. Simple as that. Rice can't do it on his ones against the shitter teams, of course. But
but you got Mason Mount, who he could have easily just relied on. No one would have blinked twice. You know what I'm saying?
But an AM ain't the same as a CM, and a big experience Champions League winning Henderson ain't the same as the Champions League winning Mount. It's just two different players completely, man. That's why I said Ward-Prowse was definitely a shoo-in for this squad, because he fits the bill.
Ward-Prowse, definitely.
But I don't know why.
We're seeing with Maddison, doesn't matter. He would have just got a front seat view to watch the games, because he wouldn't have played no games.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm saying.
But
I can't believe that Maddison ain't played no.
Maddison's better than all of them, mate.
No, but I play Ward-Prowse over Hendo in the centre mid personally. That would be it would be Rice for me. It would be Rice and Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, prior to that game, I would have said the same. So I'm not going to change now. I'll keep that real. But he played very well, and
I think he should keep his spot for sure. You know, it helps in the system. But are we changing to a 5? I say we because we live in England. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 100%.
That's exactly what I said to you, innit, CJ. They're definitely going to a 5.
They're going to a 5.
Yeah,
you have to.
Against France, you have to.
Them man have conceded that the team is better than them already.
Yeah.
I think if Southgate is about his business and really believes in the team, you don't change a winning team. You don't. But I think he will show France the respect that, I guess to some extent, that they're due. But it's going to be backs against the wall. It's going to be, and if he starts 5 at the back, you've got to start your Rashfords. And again, because you need people with devastating pace, people that they're going to fear. And regardless of whatever it is that I think about him, his name kind of carries. You know what I'm saying? And there's a fear factor there.
This World Cup is changing you, son.
I manage football teams.
This World Cup is changing you, son.
No. Listen, credit where it's due, innit? I think that he runs down blind alleys and all of that stuff. Nothing's changed with that. But if a man's on form, you've got to give him credit. And I think he should start, because like I said, you need that devastating pace that's going to scare people and hold them back.
Mbappe versus
France can't do it on the halfway line. Even with Varane, none of them can really keep up with him. So they're going to want to play up high because they're going to want to pin England in. England, after it's going to be 2-3 passes in. And that's where he comes into play. He was one of the best counter-attacking players.
Yeah, and we know,
give him that because he's direct.
Rashford's already trumped Mbappe.
Recorded, right?
Rashford's already trumped Mbappe in the Man United PSG game. So remember that. So he's already got one up on him.
Come on.
What, because he's got a pen?
We'll never forget that hand on the head.
Hand on the head. Get it? You never forget that. United fan knows. We sunned Mbappe that day. We sunned Mbappe. Let him know he's a little man. Just remember that. I'm just saying.
Come on.
I'm saying we can play.
And since
Rashford gained some new
fans. We forgetting that little bit in between. Since then, it's just been nuts. Mbappe can piss all over you, man. Like, there's levels to this, man.
Hey, well, listen.
But I do think that, you know what, Mbappe, everyone's making this out to be an Mbappe versus Kyle Walker. And you know what it is that Kyle Walker in full fitness, I would be confident to keep him quiet. But Mbappe's a moments man. It's one of them ones where it could just be 2 actions, 2 goals, and he might not do much throughout the game, or it can be one of these ones where he's just running around the pitch doing up a madness. So I think England have definitely got to try and get to grips with that. Me personally, I would have put someone on him.
I think that's
me personally. I think he's the fucking Thierry Henry 2.0 on steroids, and England are not going to be able to do it.
Did you hear that today? They said basically France had a public live training session, and they didn't let Mbappe, or he wasn't a part of the session, should I say? Or say, but they're saying they wanted to
they treat him like a superstar already.
Or they were saying the perspective that on the other side, it might be that they was trying to hide their tactics and what they do with him and what he does and what.
I think
Well,
we should take it.
So
Take
while
the rest,
everyone's
innit?
focused on Mbappe, I hope Luke Shaw is reading Psalms 22 because Dembele is going for him. I'm telling you, it's going to be emotional. Yeah,
Even
because everyone's
Griezmann,
focused on Mbappe.
Griezmann at
Dembele
Maguire,
ain't easy, mate.
Griezmann at Maguire is a problem as well.
Yeah, but you
Yo.
know, I think the reason why I say no is because Maguire can't handle pace.
No.
And Mbappe won't. Mbappe and Dembele, who are the pace merchants, will not play central. They don't like it.
No, that's what I'm
You know
saying. So they're on the wings. They're out wide.
Yeah,
but
so
then
Griezmann
centrally,
drops.
exactly.
Griezmann pulls back.
Centrally,
Yeah,
and he's going to pull back. And
Maguire won't go with him.
No, but he's just going to be
he would
popping
leave
balls.
that. Shit, hold on. Yeah, he would leave that to someone else to do.
You got to bench Maguire for this game, guys. Got to bench him.
I disagree. I think you know the reason why I say keep him in.
He's gonna
He's
fuck it
such
up.
a threat to get you a goal. A set piece. If England's going to win this, it's probably going to be a set piece.
No,
Who's better than Slabbin at bucking the ball?
In defense, he's gonna fuck it up for us. Trust me.
I don't think so, man.
High pressure, man. Do you know what it is?
Remember, he's playing against Giroud. This is perfect for him.
No, but this is what I don't like. It's because you see, like we say, like give them the respect, Southgate, and that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna be pragmatic. He's gonna sit back. And you see that mentality there. You've lost the game. You've lost the game already.
Yes and no.
I don't think you can go toe to toe.
I think the English mentality, it will be we give them a respect, but they're gonna be they're gonna stay reserved in their shells, and for that reason, you lose the game.
They can't just go gun ho and play expensive football again.
I'm not necessarily saying that, but what I'm saying is that if you adopt that, like we're gonna sit back. Listen, this is something I've seen. This is something I've seen Arsenal do for many years. Sit back and give all yous lot respect, bro, and that's why we lose the game. And we're now seeing something a bit different. To get what I'm saying?
All right,
but you know what?
I would like to say something.
Yeah, go on, bro.
Just to go on CJ's point, you know, like Mbappe and Dembele, both as good as each other here. One likes to cross, one likes to shoot. Both as dangerous as each other. In terms of what Arsene, you're saying that if we showed them the respect, that this is our downfall already. Yes and no, because if the tactic is, we know they're very strong in these two positions. Let's just shore those positions up. That's tactics now. And that's something that we haven't seen my man really do, but we know we got 3 in the locker. So what I'm saying is, why not use it? Because that is a style of play we know how to play if we're going by past results.
Yeah.
But you got to realize here,
England played with against a talisman like Griezmann in the mid, like so they're focused on the wings, but they still got man in the middle that can open them up.
That's what I'm saying. He's just gonna be like.
But you have to realize,
Griezmann ain't that guy. He ain't that guy.
Griezmann, he's not. He peels off in that. Yeah. It's going to be Griezmann versus Rice more so than anything, you know, because he's going to play that deep. Like
I think they're underestimating.
But they're going to be on the front.
They're going to leave Giroud up there. Giroud and Maguire.
Why is he going to be deep? Why is he going to be deep if they're on the front foot?
Have you been watching? Griezmann doesn't play right up there. You know?
I know.
He ain't playing well even.
But you see the thing with Griezmann. He will turn up at any fucking moment. He does play shit. Bro, I used to watch him for Atletico Madrid. Yeah, see what he fucking does. I've seen him do nothing for 90 minutes and bang, one opportunity. But he scores.
I think Griezmann's good things this season is, I mean, this World Cup has just been his crossing. By his crossing,
he scored as well.
What else he scored?
He scored in one of the France games.
No, that got taken. That got disallowed.
Yeah.
I think Griezmann's past his peak anyway.
His crossing has been very, very good. That's it.
Yeah.
Past his peak, like CJ says, the guy is just he's got experience.
Class is class.
If Pogba was there, Pogba starts over Griezmann there, man. I firmly believe that in that position right there, Pogba does way more than Griezmann.
Definitely,
but literally, I've had him the last 3 France bets. I've had him score or assist, and he's assisted. So
he has assisted. That's it. His crossing.
I don't say it's a crossing, yeah.
Crossing has been wavy. If you watch it, it's like a Charlie. I can't even say Charlie Adam, but you remember the Charlie Adam left foot crossing that season. The left
foot. Charlie Adam's left foot
to be respected. His left foot got him a move to Liverpool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. To be respected.
Got him to Anfield.
And I'm
man went from Blackpool.
That's what he's doing for me.
I just think Griezmann, give him one opportunity. He's one of them players. He don't need 2 chances, bro.
Yeah.
I got you now.
But I think England need to
Some
try
players
and dominate the
don't have that
midfield.
in their locker. Like he's
They
got
need
that
to
all
try.
day long.
Well,
But,
Rabiot's
surprised me because I don't rate him. I
no,
think he's shit.
and
I think
he's not
good
that
for nothing.
mobile. Yeah, he's not that mobile.
But he's played well. And again, I'm all for it. Just because I don't necessarily like a player, I would always admit if they're playing well.
Have they played anyone really where it's like that's a real test?
No, not really. Not because they've won. But look at everyone though. We can't keep saying about real tests and all that. Look how many small teams are beating the big teams. It's happening. So every game actually is a test. That's the reason why England's result against Senegal is so good.
When you really check it, CJ, a lot of these so-called small teams or countries or nations that we're talking about, at least 3 to 4 of their players are now playing at a high level in league football.
Champions League.
No, that fear
European
factor,
leagues.
that fear factor's gone because they're playing at the highest level.
Yeah.
So,
but you have to understand as well, and this is why I say this, is that a lot of teams, there's not a lot of international teams that walk on with the fear factor. And you might get Argentina, Brazil, maybe France now because of Mbappe, but there's not. A lot of them are just looking at, this is an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You're not seeing like them playing nervously and all of that. Bro, I had the side screen on watching the Costa Rica game the other day, and I don't know if it's because the pressure was off, but they were rinsing Germany at times. I was thinking, what is going? This is the same team that I watched them playing against Japan. A horrible game. Like it was a horrible. And I thought to myself, this team is toilet. And then they went. They were going toe to toe with Germany. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So no one's really feared again. So I think that I say that to say that basically you can't discredit teams that have so-called not played anybody, because there are a lot of giant killers out there, and the other teams are just getting confidence from the other team. Saudi Arabia beating Argentina gave everyone confidence. Everyone. You know what I'm saying? If you could beat the team with, you know, the
inspiration breeds
Who's
inspiration.
Argentina got next?
Argentina. Is it Holland? It's Holland, isn't it? Yeah.
They're going out. Argentina going out, man. From the Argentina team that I've seen compared to the Dutch way and the patience that the Dutch are playing with right now, they had a 22-pass goal the other day.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was nice.
Bruv. You can't just score 22-pass goals. You don't do that. That
was nice.
Innit? Like, the Dutch scored a goal that the Dutch would score. Brazil are scoring goals that Brazilians would score.
That's heritage.
Yeah,
that's total football, isn't it?
That's football heritage, facts. And that's what I'm saying. The teams that are doing their thing right now is the teams that are playing with their style. We got Brazil doing it, and we got Netherlands doing it, and we've got France doing it. And
total
England,
football, man.
Even Portugal, Portugal getting their props.
Yeah,
Portugal's very consistent. They're very consistent, man.
Even Croatia. Listen, Japan gave Croatia a game yesterday, and that's what I'm saying. I think we've seen the last of Croatia as well, because there was nothing left.
I tell you something about Japan. That Brighton player, I'll tell you something. He might get himself another move. I think it's Matomo, something like that.
Yeah, he was.
He looked every time he gets the ball, he looks dangerous, man.
He had one amazing run, and bro, he scored, and I was just like, "Fuck," I was like, "Yeah, these guys are doing stuff." These Japanese people.
And this is the thing. You have to remember, it's a massive shop window for them, and them man are always attracted to people because of the market. You have to realize that you always see a random big team taking a punt on one of these guys from Asia because the market opening and what it can do for your club is crazy.
Listen, out of the 25, 20 players play in Europe in that Japan team.
Yeah, see? Look at that. Look at that.
You have 5 players playing Celtic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they got players, man. But like I say, they believed in themselves and they knew exactly what they came to do, man. And I feel Spain had no plan. It was just a pass. Germany, no plan. I don't even know what happened to Germany. That might be the most baffling one for me, because the talent was too good. Like, they had very, very good talent, and they just couldn't.
But you know what it was? He wasn't playing them all at the same time. You either had Sane on the bench or Gnabry start him. He wasn't playing all of them.
Gnabry had a poor tournament.
Yeah,
he was terrible.
Yeah, I can't really
very
remember
bad.
any highlights where I could say.
Wow.
And even Kimmich, one of my favorite midfielders, and he just didn't play to the levels, man.
Yeah,
Kimmich went right
even
back.
Sane, there was a point where I saw Sane through on
Mm.
goal and he just run it like he done a Danny Welbeck, bro.
Yeah, and I feel was the manager, man. I feel this manager was not in tune with the young players of this German squad, because it was the young players who are actually the best players in this
Do you
German
know what we
squad.
got to look at again? Sorry, I don't want to keep highlighting this thing and that, innit? But you see what we deal with. You see the colours and this Ajax, and it's one love and one people and one nation and that.
Always.
But again, innit, it's black brothers and the young ones coming up and that, innit? But
Yeah.
it's Germany we're talking about, innit? And it's
But
Spain.
listen,
You get what I'm
it's
saying?
it's
Like,
changing.
look, I know.
It's
Look,
changing. Look, I want to show you guys a picture that I just got today, because I was just like, raw, you know what? Like, times are really, really changing, and black people are. It's not just being embraced, but it's like a takeover. You know what I'm saying? It is like a proper takeover. If I can find this here, because it was here. It is. There's a picture of the France squad of 1986. Let's see if I can. To 2018. You just look at the shade difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I said the shade different. I was looking at the bottom one, thinking, what am I looking at? I didn't even know there was something on the top. I couldn't even see. I thought it was the white screen.
You see what I'm saying? It's there, man.
Well,
hey, salute RC Wenger for that still.
You know what I'm saying?
You know he pioneered that. He pioneered that still.
Yeah. So, but this is what I'm saying. It's like these guys are taking. I saw like a young guy for what was the nation? He played up front. He had a chance at the end to try and level it. Australia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Young black striker came on. He looked lively. I think he was only 17 or something like that. He had a chance to try and keep them in there right at the end. I'm like, bro, these nations that you don't normally see embracing black people everyone's getting a chance.
And it was, you know, them ones that they found that Donny on the beach, man. Say, yo, come play for Australia. You're fast. Yeah,
well,
you got attributes.
Look, I respect it in the sense where, you know, countries are giving players more of a chance and stuff. But obviously, if I was some of these players, you know, I would really try and play for the home nations that they are, you know.
Listen, I just wanted to touch on that. Is it something we should be looking at with certain players? Like,
that's
should
what
they
they
be
do,
playing?
because they're not getting into the England squad. Some of them are like, fuck getting into the England squad. It's long. I'll go home and play. Makes more sense.
But maybe more players should now start playing for their home nations, 100%. And we get stronger. You get me, African countries. You get me in continent.
For sure.
You get the Caribbean. Jamaica might have had a chance at doing something. You get me. Yeah. Barbados ain't really got no one playing nowhere. So right now,
no small island people.
Yo, that's cool. But Jamaica, you get me, like Jamaica could read out a squad still.
Yeah, no, listen, we know there's renowned. There's some of the best African players that they don't play for Africa. They play for France, you know, they play for Belgium. They play for all these countries that are not the one.
Zidane's Algerian, blood.
Exactly, Benzema. You know, we can even go Ozil, Turkish. Like,
Turkey would have had a mad team, blood.
Like, there's a lot of great footballers, you know.
They would have had the maddest team, blood. Germany, bro. Fuck, you know.
Sterling could have played for Jamaica.
Yep, Sterling, Saka.
Naro, what are you saying? What are you saying so far, bro? You had Spain and who was your other team? Ghana.
Wales.
Oh, Wales. Oh, wow. Spain and Wales. So what are we saying? Gareth Bale, another one done, dusted. Aaron Ramsey, another one done and dusted.
Them man legs were gone, man. So disappointing to see them like that. And you know what it is that because some of their times live so fresh in our memory, I'm watching them and I'm like, yous are horrible. Like just awful looking players now.
Yeah.
Like really and truly, like from when Aaron Ramsey went to Rangers and couldn't get a game, that should have been saying it all. This man was on 400 bags a week at Juventus. Do you know how crazy that is? That's actually the biggest finesse in football.
Killed his football, that money, bro.
Yeah, that. But you know, and then Gareth Bell, part-time Bell, you know, he can. I still thought he would give more. I haven't seen the man sprint once in this whole tournament, and this is Gareth Bell. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, the man was playing golf for about 2 years in fucking Spain, blood.
Yeah.
I ain't got no time for football. Them man there's made it now. He's done. That's it. It's done. don't need to do nothing.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Oh, but I had to go back onto that Dutch. You was talking about the Dutch team. Memphis is one player that I would take at Arsenal. There you go. For a striker.
You know what? I am my PTSD for bringing back players.
You would have won him.
I'm finished. I'm finished with it. I'm finished.
Yeah, for Man U, they've recycled Pogba, the Pie, like they've recycled a few times.
It don't work.
Done.
We've
never really done that. I think Henry's the only player. Henry's the only one. Yeah.
Sol Campbell. You don't remember that? You don't remember Sol Campbell coming back?
Did he come back?
Bro, you man are Arsenal supporters. What's going on? You man don't remember Sol Campbell went off to Portsmouth, won his thing. Wenger had to call him and say, "Brethren, come back."
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He come back, but the only difference with them two players, in terms of them coming back, is that there were time limits. You know what I'm saying? So Henry come back and was like, "I'm gonna play from here till there."
That was just him. Just the one last.
Who's saying, Dan? They leave Arsenal to win things, yeah?
But you're an idiot, man. This guy. This guy, man.
Show your face.
Man ain't arguing a man with a Brackdown thing, yeah? So just allow it.
With a Brackdown what?
Go and sort
Bam, go and change your free weights, man. We playing that, man.
The striker's got a Brack ankle, man. Decline. Yeah?
It's a knee
Look how happy you are about that. Do you know how sad that makes you, bro? Come on, man.
The
man's celebrating the injury.
No, it's sad to you, but if we actually clock it, I said at the beginning of the season, come Christmas, if you lot don't buy players, blah, blah, blah. I said all of this. And now,
but you said it, but we're not there yet.
Hold on. Now, 6 months later, Jesus is injured. You need players.
You're just trying to PN and trying to get.
It's not even 6 months later.
I'm just saying, guys.
You're trying to take credit for saying, I said this and I said that.
What I've said is coming through, guys.
Man said 6 months later. The season started 3 months ago, bro.
Guys. As long as you lot start buying some players, you might be all right. You might be, but if you don't.
Right, so what is not being all right? What do you? Let's just say Arsenal don't sign no players. What do you see happening? Struggle for what? Where do we end up 5th, 6th? What happens?
I don't know. It's like I said.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, Jay. Put your camera back on, man.
Bro, there's a lot going on. Yeah,
these men are going on like say we can't win a game without Gabriel Jesus.
He's sitting in the dark doing juju right now.
I got my voodoo doll out with EE right now and the pins.
But listen,
let's switch round.
We can win games without him.
Yeah, we're gonna. All right, so what? Yeah, whilst we're on Brazil, let's chop up Brazil, innit? Congo had Brazil and Ghana.
Yeah, Vinicius Junior, Casemiro, and who's the other guy who's big?
Fred.
Richarlison. I'm gonna give him his credit. Richarlison has been good.
That goal.
Yeah, listen.
That goal.
They've been very
Bergkamp vibe, CJ. Bergkamp vibe. Obviously, not with the same finesse, but
of course not, because that would be impossible. But credit where it's due, man. And he's shown that he can finish, man. Hasn't scored a goal in the Premier this season, but fair enough. Listen, let's focus on the World Cup, innit? I'll tell you something. Brazil also have the best chance of winning because I think they have head and shoulders the best goalkeeper in the world.
Two of the best goalkeepers.
Two of them. Alisson, I think, is head and shoulders the best keeper. Like that, I think the margin's that big. 1-on-1, he is almost always the favourite. It's mad. Like a man will be through on goal. Even the long strike that they had in the first half. I'm thinking, bruv, I said, what a goal. And I said, rah, my man actually saved that. Like it's mad. They got an embarrassment of riches. I think Marquinhos is probably the top 3 centre-backs in the world.
Both of their goalies can play out in pitch.
Yeah.
Listen, them man are assisting. Them man are assisting for their forwards.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Them man, they're good enough to play out on pitch. I reckon that in training, they're not even playing in goal.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat my food.
Yeah, don't say nothing, man. Listen, I think if Neymar decides that he wants to take the game by the scruff of the neck and win this thing, he can actually do it. It's that mad for him. Like
I don't know much talent. I don't know what African witch doctor he went to, like, but I don't know how that foot is better.
You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, he should have taken Jesus with him. I don't know what's going on.
Or was it just like a photo?
No, I think it was just a swollen ankle, man.
Yes,
You know, I don't think it was nothing actually big. There was nothing broken or nothing like that, so he was calm. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy for them.
Do you know what it is? It's the fear factor, isn't it? And this is what I'm saying. They turn it on as soon as they go. Yeah. So what we saw was what we're all used to in terms of Brazilian flair, attackers, samba from back in the day with your Romarios, Rivaldos, Bebetos, Ronaldinhos, Ronaldos, like real Ronaldos and that in it. So what it is when we start seeing that type of ball movement and the techers and the skills and the flicks and the tricks, and it's saucy, isn't it? And it's just like it makes any team just like sit down in your shell.
That's their style.
That's what I'm saying. And then it's done. The game's over. Like that's how it used to be for us, CJ. Like, come on, we used to come out of Highbury and Vieira, Omri. You know, in
Perez,
the they used to say like before they even stepped on the pitch, like in the tunnel, the game's won because it's mentality. And it's
this is what I'm trying to say. You used to see Vieira, you see either a Gilberto or a Petit. These men are 6'2", 6'3" beasts. You know what I'm saying? And even Dennis Bergkamp, 6 foot odd, Henri 6'2". It's mad for teams to look at that. Sol Campbell, you're thinking Tony Ad. It's mad, and you think, oh, here we go. So not only can these men play, I can't even bad them up.
And
like I can't bad them up.
My
They're
man's
physically
over.
too good.
He's what is Henri? 6 foot something, man. He's moving
About 6'2".
And he's got center of gravity like Messi, blood. That's mad.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But what did you man think about the other day? Did you hear about Etu?
Players like that.
Etu said that Anelka was better than Henri, and Henri's not on my level.
Do you know
what?
I
said that.
Do you know what?
Etu was cold though.
Do you know what?
This is it.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. As a striker, Anelka was better than Henri.
Oh, I used to love this Anelka like pose. Like
I think Anelka after like if
Anelka, aka Lesok.
Yeah, if he excelled to where he should have been, to me at that time, he was the closest visually to Ronaldo in terms of drive. Like,
He was the poor man's Ronaldo back then.
Yeah, I was watching. I was like, raw. Like
he used to do some crazy shit, bruv. He used to do some crazy
shit. He was cold. There's no doubt about it. But you know who I was listening to? Real Ferdinand.
He was the age.
He was 18, 19.
Yeah, 18.
Coming into our team, starting ahead of Ian Wright. It's crazy. But Real Ferdinand said,
Newcastle.
Yeah, Real Ferdinand said Anelka was the hardest striker that he had to play against in the Premier League. But he said that was only when he was at Arsenal. He said when he left Arsenal and then he's gone off to there and everywhere, he said his game totally changed and it became so much easier.
He became a complete striker.
But he said that running in behind and that devastating speed, he said no one wants to play against that.
Then when he
said, I don't understand why he stopped.
When he went Madrid and all of that, after that, he started assisting, and then like man was like a complete striker after that, bro. Rather than being greedy,
he took the most transfer fees ever. I think of a player, bro. The most.
Was that right?
I think Lukaku's overtaken him.
Oh, he's Lukaku must have trumped that.
Because Anelka took the piss.
Must have trumped that.
Anelka 27 million.
Yeah, man went Bolton. Remember he was at Bolton, bro.
Yeah, and banded up Bolton, scored a bag of goals there. Then he went back to Chelsea. I think he got Golden Boot one season at Chelsea.
My guy travelled,
and he never got that for Arsenal.
Picked up bare signing on fees, bro. Bare signing on fees.
Yeah,
well, his brother started that shit first, didn't it? He wants up. I want a money if you want my brother, mate. And that's how. Yeah, that's how they
circulate your money in your family, bro. I'm not even mad at that.
Nah, straight, blood. Your brother collect peas, yes.
Yeah.
So what we're saying, who else for Brazil is impressed? Martinelli, what you saying, CJ?
Yeah, Martinelli's he's come on and he's got the attention.
I believe Wasim had some.
He had some strong words. We had to go at it on that one because I took issue with the fact that he said that, and I've got the message started somewhere, but he basically said that Brazil losing was down to Martinelli, which I thought was just a shocking comment. absolutely shocking comment. He tried to give validation on it by explaining further about, you know, the chances, the greed, etc. But I think that was a ludicrous comment. I know you're a smoker, so I take things with a pinch of salt. But this is your chance to clarify what you were saying, because listen, I don't know.
Yeah, man, I keep that same energy, man. Look, like I said it before, you know, look, I respect Martinelli's game and I respect what he was trying to do, but I don't know if anybody could see it. It reminded me of a boxer who's just missed the big, oh, he's landed one haymaker early in the fight, and then after that he's trying to impress, he's trying to land the same haymaker. What I saw from Martinelli is that he missed the big chance right at the start, the header. We've seen the header. Right.
Yeah, you gotta be a gunman.
But let's not go on like that's a very
wait.
easy chance. It's not an
No, wait.
easy
I'm
chance.
with you on that one, Wes. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that after that, he was trying to make up for it, and then you could see he was pushing too hard. He stopped playing football. He was forcing it. Even the dribbles, the insane speed, he was still forcing it. And I feel like because he played the game like that, then he didn't. It wasn't football after that. It was just that, oh, let the attackers get in their place and let them try a thing, and okay, whoever wants to score can score. I didn't feel like there was any continuity after that. I feel like he was just there, and he was dangerous, but nah, I wasn't feeling
I think the role that he's playing at the moment is the right role. I think that it's someone that you can bring on with confidence. If the game's 1-1, you're in the last, let's say, 15 minutes, and you know there's going to be about another fucking, with the way things are going, another 20 minutes added on after 90. That's the kind of guy that you want to bring on, because he can stretch a team. He has got that directness. He's got that confidence. So, but for all the things that we're saying, I took the liberty of going onto the internet and just looking at a few Brazilian publications, and you know, it was hard to find one where they didn't say that he was the bright spark. However, they did point out, you know, he's got to work on linking with teammates a little bit more, because it is very much in the final third, individual time, let me do my thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think it is somewhat trying to take an opportunity, but at the same time, I would rather that, and I'm sorry to compare him to a Jadon Sancho. It's probably not justified at this stage, but someone where you've got one man to beat. And I saw this with Anthony a few times, which frustrated me, but you, man, kind of showed me his game a little bit more, and you have to appreciate his game for what it is, because I love direct wingers. I'm saying if you've got one man to beat and there's grass in behind, and you've either got the technical skill or the speed, and you can do that, do it, rather than go and play backwards and do all of that stuff. And that's the reason why I call Sancho shy, because I'm seeing him and I'm thinking, hold on, I've seen you do mad things in Dortmund with YouTube clips and all the rest of it, but now you play backwards, and I don't know if that's just being coached out of him. But you know, maybe Martinelli he's got to mix it up a little bit more. Is my point? Yeah, because it is all the time bang 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 attack.
Yeah, well, what you see from Martinelli is a raw winger, inexperienced winger, just a guy who's really maybe a striker. Maybe he's not even a winger. He might even be a striker the way he plays. Do you know what I mean? But you want to talk about Sancho, you know, like, look, I've said this many times about Sancho, you know, like, Sancho's got only 3 goals this season, but the 3 goals he does got, very important goals for us. Very important goals. A 1-0, scored in the Liverpool game, and he scored in another one where it was just 2-1. Sancho, I tried to explain this over and over and over again. He's come from a great footballing team, and now he's coming to a shaky Man United team. No matter what anybody tells me, you have to give time. We've had Ole, Ralph, and now Ten Hag. He's come under 3 systems, played left, right, blah, blah, blah.
You sound like you're talking about Pepe.
No, but what I'm saying is that we have to understand that the situation was not right for Sancho. But I'm happy to take bets with anyone to say that Sancho is going to come good, and you're going to see it. You're going to see it towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you know what it is?
And that's it.
Lava.
But you know what it is that certain times I feel that excuses are made. I understand with, even more so, I understand with a Pepe more so than a Sancho. Pepe is not from England, didn't speak English. You know what I'm saying? There's all of these things, new style of play.
I'm sure Jadon Sancho.
Whilst Sancho hasn't played Premier League football, he was brought up in England. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
no matter, he
some
just
of the
got used to the
adapting
German
and
way.
all of this time that he needs, I don't think that's necessarily
Bro, mentally
right.
he's
Why
not there.
does
That's why he's
Lisandro
taking time
Martinez?
off
Why don't
social
he
media.
don't need no time? He's come in
Right.
and hit the ground
Didn't he
running.
play
Bruno
for
didn't
Man
need no
City though?
time.
You're misreading it, bro. You're
Ten Hag,
misreading it.
Ten Hag is his manager.
Mentally, he's got problems at the minute. He himself removed himself from social media. So that should show you something.
He's in the dark like
But
like
Mr.
you
Lewin,
right
yeah,
now.
Mr.
Yeah,
Lewin, let's
Turn
leave
on the
him, yeah.
lights, bro.
Let's not give him the whole he's under pressure. This and that. Look, I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you straight football talk. Footballing reasons why he's not been able to perform. Because in Dortmund they play football. In England, in Man United, we don't play football. We don't play football. And if you tell me we play football, okay, let's talk about it. Tell me the
Well,
10
you're
best.
starting.
Tell
You're
me the
starting.
10 best footballing teams in the world, and I guarantee Man United will not be in the top 20.
Yeah, Arsenal
And now,
attempt, but yeah.
okay, and tell me which in the whole
Arsenal,
world, Dortmund, where are they in terms of playing football? They are top 5. In terms of playing football, they're top 5. So we've gone from top 5 team to bottom 20 team in terms of understanding and playing football. And if you want to talk about even the whole culture in Dortmund compared to the culture in United, like the man were eating cakes and all this bullshit in there in Dortmund, it's a whole facility just to play football. Man United is a club for banter, for money, for clout. Now we are a proper club under Ten Hag. Now it's different because now we have rules and shit. Like it's something. You're gonna see the best of Sancho because he basically came from a top tier team into a bummy team. Does that make sense? So if you
I'm
play with
hearing.
top tier players, not even players in a top tier system, and you're actually key in the system, of course you're gonna get the best out of you. Just like Pepe was getting the best in where he was. But when he come to Arsenal, he wasn't that. Why? Because firstly, the manager wants a whole different style of player.
He did
Arteta
score though. He scored quite
scored
a bundle
11
of goals
goals.
though.
11 goals. Pepe scored bare goals, but that wasn't the style the manager was looking for, so he sold him. Same with the striker.
All right,
That wasn't the style, so he
So
sold him.
I don't know if I don't know if it is a Martinelli and Sancho comparison, but if we deep it, Martinelli come from favelas, bro. He was playing in the second league of Brazilian football. He came in fourth league, yeah. Came into Arsenal as I think he was 17 when he came in, 7 mil, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Emery was there at the time, gave him a little run out, boom. So I would say it was Arteta's signing. Mostly he weren't playing. He wasn't playing for a long time. A lot of us was calling for him to be playing.
Injuries, don't know.
Yeah, so I put it down to injuries because that can be the only reason.
1 year injury.
I mean, there is some things with Arteta's decisions I do look at in terms of certain players have progressed when we've been forced to be in that position, i.e. Aubameyang out the door, so you're forced because, you get me, we need a left, and that's the same like Emil Smith-Rowe came in because do you get it? So, but we're not looking at that right now. I'm just saying in terms of his development, this is his first World Cup. He hasn't played no Champions League football. He's just about played European football. This is his first season for Arsenal where he's pretty much started every game and he's delivering. So what's the difference? Because Sancho's been doing up like Bundesliga, like, and do you get it? Like
I can tell you the main difference between
Champions League and
I can tell you the main difference between Arsenal FC and Man United FC because that's what you have to look at. You can't just look at this player and this player. We have to say, okay, why is Martinelli performing? Yeah, why is Sancho not performing? If we look at Arsenal FC right now, you're on your best moment. You're playing some great football. The manager has been there for how many years? 3 years?
3 years now, yeah.
So he's built a whole culture of what he wants and how he wants players to play. So he's trained Martinelli for a long time now.
Right.
And he's getting what he's getting. And you're going to see the same with Sancho, with Ten Hag. He's training up Sancho, and you're going to see what you're getting.
I get that. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt of that. But
shall we go through every Sancho game this season?
Advocate here, flipping Sancho. Even if you're in a shit team, you still should see flashes of madness. If you get what I'm saying. Look at Payet. Payet went to West Ham and smashed down the fucking place, bro.
With all due respect, Sancho's not Payet. Payet was a wonder. It was something mythical. It just something happened. It was like something God just possessed Payet to be a great player.
Di Canio as well.
It was.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
An anomaly. Payet is a I do. I understand what you're saying.
But like even if your team's playing because you've got some shit teams all right, we'll just use Brentford for example.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney's still producing. He's in a shit team, and he's still producing little bits and bobs here.
Yeah.
So
but he's a standout player.
I want
surrounded
Sancho to become good because I like him as a player. Like,
Sancho's whole transfer got overwhelmed by Ronaldo signing. Varane's transfer got overwhelmed by Ronaldo signing. Do you know what I mean? All these things happen. So the pressure that was put on him, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, well, I'm not really thought about. Like, if Ronaldo's the main guy.
And
you know what I mean?
look, and respectfully, as Man
I don't think
United
that should
fans,
affect the game still.
no, but what I'm saying, as United fans, I don't have a problem with Sancho. It's only other people that have problems with Sancho because we know what we're getting and what all the maybe other people want to see from Sancho. Yeah, they're not seeing it. They want to see him score goals, duppy man, this and that. But what we want to see is a consistent player first,
Trust me.
and then we'll see the skills, and then we'll see the stuff. But because, like I say, if we go through Sancho's all the games this season, yeah, he has not had a bad season. We had 2 bad games, yeah, the Brighton and Brentford game. After that, Liverpool, we beat them 2-1. Then he played 67 minutes. He didn't score. We won 1-0 though. Then he played against Leicester. He scored the only goal. We won 1-0. So he's won 3 points there. Then we've continued to play, and you know what? We're not losing games, and he's playing, and we're not losing games. So why are we looking bad upon Sancho if we're not losing games? If
But
we're
you know what
losing
it is?
games,
It's whenever one is the money,
it's the
100%.
money. That's what it is.
It's
Man, them look at
the
the
money.
money.
Because
That's what
with
it is.
money,
Yeah.
unfortunately, we're fickle fans, isn't it? With money comes
Yeah,
expectation.
money is,
And that's the thing. If Pepe costs 20 mil, he'd probably still be at Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? That's his value. But you know what I'm saying? That's just
but
what
CJ,
it
I'm
is.
not looking at money. I'm looking at pure football knowledge, pure football tactics. If we're talking pure human, pure psychological stuff, this has got nothing to do with money. And so money is irrelevant now. If we want to say where money is relevant in this situation, he makes too motherfucking much.
Yeah.
This is the problem. He makes too
350 grand a week. Yeah.
It's too much. What the
What?
fuck? How is this?
350 grand a week and he ain't scored 10 goals.
But forget. But I'm saying, forget about the goals because we're still winning. Because and he's been injured. And he's been injured for a long time. Let's not forget that. Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that techie, black.
I tell you like this. Look, you guys, if you take away the fee,
350,
and you say
he's worse than Ozil, blood, right now. Fucking hell, blood.
Yeah.
What we do?
I'm just
genius. Let's keep it moving. Within that, because we can get onto the club stuff as well. But like, whilst you're on that, so then you're looking at Gakpo, Netherlands. What are you saying?
Yes, that's the person I want, man. Look, I told you my 3 top transfers for Man United. You know, I've been.
No, don't tell me your transfers. Tell me about Netherlands first.
Netherlands, yeah, man. All my transfers are from Netherlands. That's the only reason I say it. You know what I mean?
So they've done well. They've done well. Who they got?
Man.
They've got Argentina.
Loves his Dutch.
Man.
Dutch football,
I love the Dutch.
Come on,
the
same,
Dutch
bro.
football style. You know, in terms of how they play the game.
Yeah,
man. Come on, shout out.
It's going to be a Dutch-speaking
RIP
dressing room
Martin.
soon, man. Jesus.
Yeah, man. I just feel like that Gakpo's a player we should sign. 6'4". You know, we've lost Ronaldo. We can't trust Martial. You know, he should be the #1 signing.
We are buying Martial, Arsenal.
What, are you saying Gakpo's a striker for you?
Wait.
I think Gakpo is anywhere across the front 4 for me. So that's
Martial. We need that
second
guy,
striker.
man.
That's striker, right mid and left mid. Forward though, he's a forward.
Yeah.
So I feel like we definitely need him. You know, and then I feel like are we talking about the Argentina and Netherlands game here? Yeah.
Yeah, you could talk.
Yeah. So I
you
think
you got Holland winning that, right?
Yes, man. I've got Holland winning that comfortably. You know, unless Messi can do the mezzanine, I cannot see how that Dutch team is going to get overwhelmed by these players who can't even play football. We've watched this Argentina; they've been horrible. Without Messi, that team is garbage. And I mean, like we can talk about every single player. There is no quality in that team.
What about your player then, Martin?
The ball is quality, bro.
Doesn't play.
The ball is quality.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not been playing.
Yeah, no, I'm saying De Paul is a quality player. We look where else? We look at Julian Alvarez, a 19 or 20-year-old. Who else?
And he's looked good though.
Yeah, he's looked sick. I'm saying he's the quality. I'm naming the quality here.
Man saying he's moving like Aguero.
Yeah, I'm saying, and then look, we
and
can go
Enzo Fernandez has been all right as well.
That's what I was gonna say.
How old is he? 20?
I'd take
22, 20, something like that.
I'd take him. Who's his club side?
He's nobody. He plays for Benfica.
Benfica, isn't he?
Bro, he's doing bits. He's doing bits.
But my whole thing is that the Dutch is a well-oiled machine. This is what Germany should have been. Germany should have been looking like the Dutch here. Do you know what I mean? Well, they should have finished that group, top of the group, beating every single team. But God knows what happened to them. But I'm saying this Netherlands team, I feel they're gonna hit Argentina for at least 2.
Dumfries was on stuff. Dumfries.
Yeah, he's a very again. I think defensively, there's still question marks for me. But
he plays in a 5 for me.
He's a great wing back.
Up, man. Yeah, he stepped up.
And
he's
just
a great
before we
attacking
come off
wing
the
back.
Netherlands, sorry, just my 3 players is Timber, Frankie de Jong, and Gakpo. I feel all 3 of them should come in. Wan-Bissaka out, Fred out, and Ronaldo's already out.
I thought De Jong's been done all right, and you have to remember this is Van Dijk's first World Cup.
To go on the move with this still.
Van Dijk's first World Cup. You know what I'm saying?
Van Dijk looked poor for me.
And you got De Ligt on the bench.
Yeah, they've done well as well defensively.
I feel Van Dijk looks a shade of his former self, man. I think that he's going through some mental instabilities because
but not so much for not during this World Cup. He's played well.
Wow, I don't know if you watch him closely.
I think he gets dragged out of position, and he doesn't. What it is, he does not like to come out of position. When it comes to engaging a player, this is one criticism I've had. He does not like to engage. He's very much a standoff and let me read where you're going.
Read the game,
and certain times in games, you'll see him. Remember, Van Dijk had this record about no one's ran past him and all of this stuff, yeah? And I said to myself, how is that? And I started watching real close. I was thinking, because he doesn't match up and go and engage the striker. He waits for you to come on, and then he relies on his physical attributes to get him out of trouble as such.
And you know what? You can do that 3 years ago when nobody knew who you was. But now, we're in this present time, we all know who you are, Van Dijk, and we've caught you. You're not the guy no more. I'll be honest, I'll take many other defenders over Van Dijk. But people just talk because
what that takes then is that takes a forward who's on the shoulder and receptive to sort of assists and through passes.
Yeah, man. I feel like if a team holds the ball well enough against Van Dijk, you basically keep him obsolete in the game because you've got the ball now, you know. So it's like he doesn't come out of his box to defend you. He's staying within his box, so he's relying on the DM. You beat the DM, you've got a clear shot at goal. We've seen it happen a lot with Van Dijk, but Liverpool fans won't say it. Van Dijk fans won't even say it.
I do like Timber though, I must say.
Yeah, man, Timber, man, centre back / right back. I feel he's the missing piece, you know. When Varane is injured, he slots in. You know, I think it's just a great signing. Him and Gakpo, you know, I feel they're 2 great signings. But Frankie is my #1 target. If we can get Frankie, from what I've seen of him in this World Cup, the way he's advancing the ball from midfield to DM to attack is very, very surgical.
I think he's very underrated in terms of his driving with the ball.
Yeah.
Because he's very deceptively quick as well. Like he covers ground and drifts past players, and he's got a bit of that mix. You know that everyone's kind of been going crazy about Jude Bellingham, saying about he's this 6, 8, and 10 and all of that. And Frankie de Jong is very similar in that because he can play that defensive role and dictate a game. Could play as the number 8, and when he gets an advance, he can still pick out a pass and he makes those late runs into the box. I would love Arsenal to sign him. I would love that. It's just unfortunately we don't get linked with players like that.
Yeah, man. For me,
and who does he dislodge? Because can you play Frank? It would be that, but can you have him and Partey?
100%.
No. Listen, Arsene. Sorry, Frankie plays in any team in the world. He plays in any.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm just saying, all-round baller.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just saying, who does he? I'm not saying he's better than. No, I'm not saying Xhaka's better than him by any means. I'm just saying in terms of the style of play, like you get it.
De Jong does any style of play is what I'm saying. He's too good. Like, remember, this is the guy that makes 19 million pound a year. Like, he's on a 400 bag a week contract. The guy he's making the crazy money because he's top level. Remember when that Barca team was struggling, and we can go back 2 seasons. In the between there, it was him, PK, Jordi Alba. These was the guys scoring. These were the guys assisting every single game, and they might not win every game because the team was dying, and we could see they were basically decaying. But he was a shining light in there. But they want to sell him because he's on crazy wages. I take him in a heartbeat, man, for the same price. But hey, that's big money, man. That's Ronaldo wages. He's on Ronaldo wages, deep that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's not. It's just big money.
Yeah, I take him all day. I just look at the way Arteta's got this system set up. He's only buying players that will not disrupt his thing. So they're only going to be players that can come in if the first 11 are not available.
Yeah.
They're
But it
not going to be
sounds like
players to come in and start
that's looking
over
for us to
Xhaka.
fail, man.
I agree. I agree, bro.
Frankie's
I
a wonder
agree because
signing.
we shouldn't be looking for bench players for me right now. We should be looking for starters. But I don't think he's going to buy someone to start over Xhaka or Partey or Ødegaard even.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Partey. If you look if you can even afford Frankie de Jong, he plays over Partey and he plays over Xhaka because he can do both of them. He can do both their roles.
I'd play him more in Partey's role. I'd play him more in that role because he.
But that's
he,
he can do both.
He pops the ball about more than Xhaka. Xhaka doesn't really pop the ball about. If you get it.
But that's what Arteta wants. He wants that popper. He wants that.
That's what Partey does, though. He sits and just. Do you get me in that 6 role and just controls the game and just.
But that's the beauty with De Jong is that he does that. He does that box to box. He can. If you're watching him, and I know you've been watching him, the drive from the midfield. Yeah. It's been Yaya Toure like. If you think about it, it's been Yaya Toure like.
Yeah.
And this is what I've been criticizing Declan Rice, because he can do that and doesn't. I think he plays a little bit with the shackles on. Yeah. Because he's got everything to be that driving force in a similar way to what Bellingham is probably doing, and maybe because Bellingham's doing it, he can just stick and kind of do that role. But Declan Rice is another player I would take in a heartbeat to go to Arsenal.
Yeah,
well, honestly, he plays better at England or West Ham.
I think both.
I think he does well at both. I think his roles are a bit different. He's more of he's central to everything at West Ham. The game goes through him, where he's a bit more of a destroyer for England, but definitely still has that quality.
Rice is a 10-10 player, you know. I honestly feel like, obviously England, I feel they could have dropped him if they wanted to like do Henderson and Phillips, because I feel Phillips is of the same quality. But in terms of that drive, I feel he's definitely got the drive in him, the Yaya drive. I think if Arsenal could get him, unbelievable signing.
Yeah, we'll never spend the money. West Ham.
He just looks like he's gonna go Chelsea all day. To be fair,
even if
like the Lampard, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be something silly, 180 mil, 100 mil, and he's not worth it. He's not worth that.
60 million, Arsenal, 70 million.
No, but West Ham ain't having that.
But they can't.
West Ham, it's a London rival.
But the contract's running down, Arsenal. The contract's running down.
It's not 1 year though. It's 2 years, isn't it?
But still, man.
It's 2 years, man.
I feel like, honestly, like remember, he can only want to stay for so long, because even he said, what did he say recently? He was like, I see all my brethren's playing for the big teams and that. Yo, I want to come true.
Yeah, but it's West Ham, bro. West Ham. And it's a rival.
Yeah,
anyone that wants him is a rival club.
Go, but it'll be for big money, trust me.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I think 80 million is good.
Yeah, 70 million. But Arsenal is playing that.
Nah.
Not on Declan Rice.
No.
Not happening.
Tielemans. If Arsenal don't go for Tielemans, for me,
we're reading that apparently there could be a deal done.
Yeah,
there's a lot of rumors. We'll see. If we don't, I think that's another opportunity missed.
Are you going back in for Luis? Sorry, just to break you.
No, he re-signed.
He signed a new contract, innit? I think that's over. He signed a new contract.
Wow, pagan.
You know his girl plays for Villa as well.
Oh, it's lovely. He just got money.
Yeah, she's got very good fitting shorts.
Yeah. Is she Jens Lehmann's daughter or something? Because
no, it's not. It's not.
It would have been a good story, though.
It's not.
Mr. Lewin knows that, yeah. So, boom, when we say wrapping up,
done the research.
Man, wrap up on Argentina, innit? Because that's where we're at now, innit? It's Argentina, Netherlands. We just chopped up Netherlands. Jim's got Netherlands, and then it's Messi and Ronaldo, and it's the last dance, isn't it?
Messi.
Well, that looks like that's a no contest fight. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but I did see one clip today, and it broke my heart. Ronaldo was trying to get going to chase onto a ball, and you know, if effort was to equal output, he would have got to this ball. But it was horrible seeing a man who was so quick and physically advancing everyone, and he could not get moving. I'm telling you, man, it's sad that it's over for this guy. When I say over, not in the fact that he's got nothing to offer, because I still think he could have a say in this World Cup somehow, some way, because the guy is a finisher. But in terms of his mentality, he is always going to be that man. And what it is right now is that the universe is humbling him. Unfortunately, it was
No
nice to
one's
see him
ever
celebrating with the goals, but it's over.
DJ, no one's ever humbled Ronaldo, yeah? He got a reality check, yeah? When the greatest person in the world gets a reality check, you don't know how to react. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So this is his reaction right now. It's a bit crazy and wild because he's never been checked, bro. He's always been the greatest person on earth, like as a player. No player, I've said it before, no player should be bigger than the club, and he is.
But you know what was telling was in that
crazy.
interview when he was talking about his son saying, "Oh, but Daddy, you're the best player in the world."
Yeah,
And I was thinking to myself, at that point, if you really know yourself, you could say, "Yeah, Daddy was the best player in the world." However, you know what I'm saying? But he will always believe in his source, and who am I to tell him not to? But things have changed, man. Things have
It's
changed.
unfortunate. I saw today that they said that in Portugal, in a Portuguese publication,
the votes.
They done a poll, and 70% of Portugal said that they didn't want him in the starting.
You know what? Out of everything, that's sad.
Yeah,
that's sad.
I felt that
that's unjustified, man. That's not real.
Listen, I'm gonna give my 2 pence on it, and listen. And personally, look, I said it. I said Ronaldo looks a bit jaded. It looks like he needs a rest anyway. Look, in terms of his overall interview and him saying he's the best and this and that. Look, like Mr. Lewin said, it is a reality check, and I feel we done him a disservice at United by not giving him a good run of games to let him be really sharp for this World Cup. He's not sharp. You can see he's not sharp. He's trying to be sharp. He's trying to do the thing, but it's hard for him. You can see it. He's 30 at the end of the day, 37, sorry. But, like I say, every dog has his day, man. And I do say for Ronaldo, I think it's if you're going to take the big paycheck, take it now. If not, keep trying, man, and go for another team, but just expect to be not a bench player, but expect not to be the main guy.
The only way he's not gonna be a bench guy is if he goes to Saudi. Do you think he would do that?
No, I don't think that's the case. I
feel
like
he wants to win. But do you know what? That's the thing, anyway. Anyone watching, doesn't matter in the live or if you're watching on play, but it's gonna be badges, medals, and trophies, which is BMT. That's gonna be the new pod. Badges, medals, and trophies, because that's what it's about, isn't it? And stars above the badge and the shield and the medals and the trophies. So BMT, badges, medals, and trophies. Anyone in live or watching on playback, hit subscribe, hit the like. We're still here. We're chopping up, but carry on, Football Genius. Sorry, my bro.
Yeah, man, and I just think that, like, if he goes to a team that are still playing at the top level, for example, like I'm just gonna say like a Napoli, for example, Bayern Munich, anything. But if he goes to
he wants to achieve still, right?
And if he wants to achieve, then he has to understand that his achievement will be now playing from the bench and now galvanizing the youth in the team and still being a part of that big team, but just not being the main name on the sheet. You're gonna make a difference from the bench, or you're still gonna be a part of it. But I feel he can't act. He cannot govern these teams anymore.
Portugal? What are you saying? Portugal can't go finals?
No, 100% go finals, and I think they win it with Ronaldo for sure.
They can.
Yeah. From that side, at the start of the tournament, I really thought France and Portugal. That was my two. I would love for Brazil to win it, but I'm the Brazil. It's here.
I see all them 70% that they don't want Ronaldo on the team. I guarantee you, he scored the final goal in the final to win it for anything.
No, but do you know why they don't want him?
They'll switch that opinion.
Yeah, but they don't want him. Why? Because they understand football in Portugal. They all understand that the Portuguese team are a fast team, and having Ronaldo in that team makes them slower. It is what it is. That's the facts. We can't deny that. No Ronaldo fan can disprove that. But just use him accordingly, and that's it. Just respect him. Do you know
what? What's fuckery is because it's like games like today. He's dropped. Like no one would have thought Ronaldo. He's dropped him. and then they're slapping like 4-0 first half, and then it's just like, wow, we don't even like, and then it's like, well, it shows we don't, and that's similar to what Man U done. Like you got dropped him, and then you started winning, and it was like,
and we got cussed out for it, like we were the worst thing in the world. That's what I'm saying. It was just realness, innit? And everyone else is seeing it now.
And like, just to say what Mr. Lewin is saying, like, it's realness, like, and there was an element of realness in there, of course, but there's another element of like, we needed to get Ronaldo fit and have a run of games for us to even see this. If we want to see this great player that Ronaldo is, we had to keep him match fit, had to keep him sharp.
100%.
And I don't think we did that for him, so we got that result, you know. But yeah, man, I agree. It was his time to go, man. And you know, I don't rebuke him, and that's it. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy with it, man. Onto the new and better. You know.
Right, let's just hail up CJ. So I think he's got a bounce.
Pick up CJ.
No, bro.
Whose camera is that covered up?
I don't know who's
CJ's.
Mr. Lewin and CJ.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I know CJ's is. I know Lewin's.
The other one's my one.
I was wondering who the other one was.
And I just want to say something on Arsenal, you know, just before we wrap up, because I wanted just to say something before we went, you know, like I've seen now Jesus has got the 3-month injury, you know, and I feel like it's dangerous if you guys buy another striker. It's dangerous.
Wait. Sorry, Football Genius. We are going to get in it, but let me just get narrow. Let me just get Narrow's opinion on the, because you get me after this, after the Ronnie and CR7 and any other World Cup stuff, we can just talk Prem to wrap it up.
Fair enough.
So Narrow.
On what?
I know that you see the Messi and the CR7 debate's been hot. Which player you backing? What are you saying? Are you on one side or the other? Are you on the fence? Like,
no, we had the big debate in the group, innit? And I was just saying that Messi don't turn up to some World Cups, and I got like man was telling me I'm mad and this, that. But I've been around for a long time, G. That I've seen World Cups, and Messi has not turned up, but he's turned up for this one. And that's like the only World Cup that I can say that I've seen. Well, I'm hearing he's going hard because, well, fire for that. He's doing his thing, yeah. But fuck you know, walk right into the flames there. Walk right into the flames.
Lava flash.
Trust me. But overall, he's a GOAT. He's got his medals. Man United should have got him fit. And yeah, he is petulant as well at the same time. But special players are always a bit tapped in their head, innit? So, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Can we blame them? Can we blame them when literally, like, to all the man them, like even up to now, Mbappe's not there yet. But he's hot on the trail, innit? Because he's already got equal goals to them in World Cups. In 2 World Cups. And both of them have had 3 or 4. Ronaldo's had 4, I think. Or is it 4? But
yeah, I mean, what's your take on Messi with the World Cups? I mean, in your lifetime, how many World Cups have you seen him turn up for?
I mean, I ain't like Messi in terms of for Argentina. It's only in Qatar we've seen Messi achieve for Argentina.
Yeah.
World Cups, it's never happened. But I can't. I mean,
no,
again,
I'm not dissing him. He's a fucking.
No. I'm with you because like it's similar to Portugal. They ain't got the greatest team, and they never had the greatest team over the last 12 to 16 to 20 years when Ronaldo's been there. So
and he's been making Portugal.
But what I'd say is equally to me, equally winning the Copa is similar to winning the Euros.
So, it's their Euros. It's their Euros. Yes.
So it's similar. Like
but I would say that the Euros is slightly got a bit more weight to it.
Yeah, because of the players, you've got a bigger pool of players who are not just from South America.
Like the Copa America, it's like you play 3 games in the final, bruv. Like it's like come on.
Like the FA Cup.
You know what I mean?
No,
I don't
the Carabao Cup.
shade on the Copa America, but it's like you're getting some mad South American teams that they play football at 100 miles an hour. You don't even know what's going on, bruv. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No one really a football diehard will sit there and watch every fucking Copa America match, but not everyone's tuned into it like that. Sometimes you don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, trust. It's like a silent tournament.
Yeah, I don't even know. I probably sat down and watched one Copa America in my whole life. So, yeah, I get it, but I still feel that the Euros carries a bit more weight in terms of the actual competition itself, innit? It's where people are going to see you, innit?
So for me, yeah, in terms of like, to me, because they're both individual, they're both brilliant individually for different reasons. To me,
but Ronaldo's done it everywhere, man.
I know, but what I'm saying is on the eye test, yeah, is to me, Messi's done things I've never seen before. Yeah, Ronaldo has done things I've never seen before, but in a different way. They're two different players, so I don't even think it's a debate of who's better than the other, because
it's not a debate of who's better than the other. We'll always break it. I don't know, man, because who's got more medals, Messi or Ronaldo?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's Messi.
Messi's got more Ballon d'Ors.
Yeah, he's got like what 7 or 8 Ballon d'Ors. But then I don't trust that, because that shit's fixed more time.
Yeah, that I can't go by Ballon d'Ors. I'm just talking about pure like
Ronaldo's tour life. Ronaldo's done up rock star tour life. He's done up like I'm doing up
everywhere.
Glastonbury.
I'm doing
up like Las Vegas. I'm doing up Cali. I'm doing up everywhere. Do you get me? Messi's just stayed local.
Yeah, he's been in his comfort zone for time.
Do you get me? But locally, he's just like bodied everything in the ends, isn't it? Locally.
Yeah, but could Messi do that in the Premier League? Could he come Premier League and do that?
He'll get kicked down. He'll get kicked down.
This is what I'm saying to you. And that's what we got to look at, man.
But then you're saying that you're saying that now because you're looking at Ronaldo now. But what I'm saying is, Messi, when he was younger, he could have batted at the Premier.
No, Ronaldo's whole career, he's adapted to his surrounding.
I know. I get that.
A true player in any situation.
No, but now Ronaldo can't do Prem.
No, but listen, Ronaldo's to the end now, so it's irrelevant now. He's done it. And this is what I'm saying. Now he's getting that reality check. He's going, hold on, no. What does that mean? No. Me getting no.
That's probably why he's probably arguing the fact.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
People because
he's thinking,
Messi stayed in one place
and just sat there and just
his whole life.
Chilled. He's still on the block. He's like the man. Then you go back and you see that
he's basically done a Gerrard thing. Like you know, like we rate Gerrard, but he didn't make that move, bruv. Like if you'd have went Chelsea, Gerrard would probably be still maybe just finishing now.
Yeah. That's why Messi makes it hard for you to even judge it, because it's like, all right, he's done all these great things there, but Ronaldo's gone here and done it. He went there and done it. He went to a different language and did it.
No, I'm with you.
It's crazy.
I agree.
It's too crazy, man.
I agree.
But adapt to the different styles of football. And all
I think, do you know what? It's not just football. It's in life, isn't it? It's in life.
Whereas Messi's mastered what he did in
just staying in one ends. It's like a man staying in one ends their whole life, never traveling. And then you get man that travel all over, innit? A man that have lived all over and have gone and
win some other trophies, win some different trophies with other people, and play different
styles.
Learn different languages.
Do you think maybe at his height, because he was at such a height, then it's like, why am I leaving for, bro?
Of course.
No, Mr. Lewis, separately.
He didn't want to test himself.
No, but separately, because Mbappe could have left this year. Why didn't he leave?
All right, everyone's different. You see Ronaldo, the way Ronaldo is, he's very motivational. Yeah, he challenges himself. He always wants to be better than the last time, That's him. Messi's different. Do you see what I'm saying? Messi's different to that.
Messi just likes playing football. He don't care.
This is what I'm saying. So you just got the love for the game.
I think you see what it is. I think that there is what we like about Messi, because he's so humble, opposed, and that's the two opposites. Like it's like chalk and cheese, because Ronaldo is so ego, Messi is so quiet, and it's just like, I just want to kick ball to get me. Yeah, but even to certain points, I was watching Messi and I was like, you're done, bro. Like he's trying to run with the ball, and man, like he can't even do it again. And I was like, rah, it's sad. It's sad, you get me? But then said time, he'll still pick up the ball beyond the 18-yard line. Bang, goal.
bro.
Ronaldo's not
Messi,
doing that. Ronaldo
yeah, but
doesn't
bro,
do that, and Messi still does
bro,
that. And I'm saying, see that there, like
Messi
from
has
deep.
384 million followers. Yeah, Ronaldo has 500 million followers, blood.
Ah, come on, bro. I'm not getting into that. I'm just saying. In
No,
this
no,
World
but I'm
Cup,
just trying to show you
I'm not saying followers,
the
bro.
difference between the
I
people.
know. I'm just
The
saying in
two
terms.
different types of people.
All
So
right, but hear what I'm saying. In terms of the goals in this World Cup, though,
yeah,
you saw that Messi goal, right?
yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. You see, that there is something you don't see, bro. A man just take the ball, yo,
Yeah, but this is
bang.
one World
And
Cup.
we've seen him.
One little
No,
World
but
Cup.
bro, no, Mr. Louis, come on. I saw him do that to Rio Ferdinand and who's it I was saying about Vidic. I saw him do that to you, man, as well. Just outside the box, bang. And I've seen Messi do that so many times where it's like, bruh, the shot, it wasn't even a banger. You know, it's not like it's not like a Van Persie.
Has Ronaldo done that in the different countries?
No, it's not. They're not the same goals, though. They're not the same goals, bro. Like, bro, center of the park, picking up the ball from deep and just bang, bottom corner. Like it's like it rolls on the floor. It's like, bro,
you're not.
Like, you didn't even shoot the ball properly. Like,
you got to put aside that Ronaldo plays for Man United, man. You got to put that aside for a second, man.
No, I am, bro. I am.
You get me? You're dissing.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm not, because
my man.
My thing is balance. I've said I know he is. But what I'm saying to you is,
all Messi can do is pick up the ball and run. That's it. Exactly. We want to pick up the ball and run. That's it. Ronaldo can do it all, bro. Headers,
no, but see what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Free kicks.
My thing is not.
He can do it in the hot, in the
I'm
cold.
not arguing. I'm not arguing.
The left. He can do it from the right.
Scored a free kick.
Come on, bro. No.
When was the last time when he scored a free kick?
What I'm gonna do?
And there's all of this.
I'm gonna send you some highlights. Yeah, I'll send you some highlight reel, mate. You go through them.
No, send me the last time he scored a free kick, bro.
I'm gonna send you some highlights, reel, and I'll let you go through them. Like that Ray.
I want to know the last time he scored a free kick.
That Ray and Nephew's got you on one, Dan. Not rating Ronaldo in their wash.
No, I am rating Ronaldo.
Messi scores better goals than Ronaldo.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth.
Wow.
Don't
you come back at the right time.
Put your camera on, bro. Don't try it.
Nah, listen.
My lighting's dodgy. My lighting's a bit dodgy.
Because you're in the dark. You move like R. Kelly, real boy. Yo, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that, Football Genius. I didn't say that, Mr.
That's
Louis.
what he basically
said.
And
I didn't say that narrow. Did I say that narrow? I said
narrow. Basically, that's what he said.
No, I said to you, I'm talking about
in
this World Cup. In this
no,
World
he's
Cup,
saying no. He's saying in this World Cup, you can't see Ronaldo moving like Messi, which is fair. To me, Ronaldo needs to either he needs to do a full 6 weeks hard training, like just go mad, like, and see maybe if he's still got it, because I believe that there is still something left there.
Wow. Yeah, man. Like, I just say it like this, you know, as I alluded to earlier. Look, we haven't given Ronaldo the tools to even have a great season. You know, we like I said, we didn't play him.
No. It's not Man United. It's not Man United, Football Genius. It's World Cup, bro. World Cup. I'm saying World Cup.
Yeah.
The goals. He scored a pen.
Yeah.
He scored one. Well, he didn't even. He tried to. Well, to me, that should have been his goal. Still, it touched the lock on his head. So
he intervened, and that was it. You know, he didn't touch it.
He tried to claim it. He tried to claim it, though.
As you would, you know, it's banter for you. You're gonna try and claim it.
Yeah, you try and claim it straight.
Fucking, it's football, isn't it? Like, why not?
I would try and claim it. If
He's 37, man. Like, I think, look, Messi right now. Look, I'm not gonna lie.
Did you see that Messi goal though? You saw that Messi goal, right?
Well, look, Messi's
all right. Is that a repeat? Player. Is that a repeat goal that we've seen over the years? How many times? How many times have we seen him score?
Yeah, it's a signature goal, isn't it? It's a signature goal.
That's a good goal. He scores that a lot. He scored that against Man United, actually.
I said that.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Lynn.
Yeah, but I didn't debate that and say he didn't.
I
didn't say he didn't.
He's one of the best.
But against Tottenham, Ronaldo turned banked it. Messi's not doing that.
Messi ain't doing that.
Messi, this is what I'm saying. And you're saying
that's like the Henri flick up against Tottenham, bang. Yeah, I know. I get certain goals. I get that. But I'm saying, you see, like Robin, right? Let me say, like, you see that Arjen Robben. You know what he's gonna do, innit? He's gonna cut in on the left, bang. You're not stopping it. It doesn't matter what you want to do. You're
signature
not
move.
Right.
Signature move.
And I'm saying that thing there, Messi just got that on lock, innit?
Yeah, that's his signature move.
We
But
can look
that's
at
about
Ronaldo's
it.
one.
And he's still
more
Ronaldo's got
hat-tricks.
different
He's still
combinations.
Someone in the comments has just said, "Who's got more hat tricks,
It has to
Messi
be
or Ronaldo?"
Of course, it's Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, I think 60 something. You know,
It's definitely Ronaldo.
I
But what
think
I'm
it was
saying,
60. I actually thought about. I looked that up the other day.
we
So it's
saw the classic Ronaldo finish today with the left foot. It was offside, but we saw it. Left foot, head down, buried that, and he's done it. And that's something that not many players can do consistently. And we know Ronaldo's got that in his locker. But obviously, I think we all knew he was offside, and maybe he did himself. But I just feel
60
like,
hat tricks.
Right,
Ronaldo's
so
got 60 hat tricks.
yeah,
what's that? Ronaldo's 60.
Ronaldo's got 60.
Messi's got 55, or Messi's got 60.
it's,
56.
yeah. Look,
56.
look,
That's
Messi's
not bad. Close. That's
uh,
close.
Messi's a great player, man. Look, well, we
Yeah.
can't deny Messi. You know what I mean? But it's
No,
just,
of course not.
it's just pick your point, pick your player, man. You know, and I pick Ronaldo because I feel he wins me the game single-handedly. You know, when Messi, as we saw even in the game the other day, he gave Lorenzo Martinez 2 open goals basically, and the guy missed. So,
The
Toro, sorry, yeah, like. Messi is a great player, man. I can't deny him. But Messi, I would definitely take Ronaldo, and I think he scores definitely the better goals. If we're talking about
all right. But what I'm saying,
goals,
Toda, is in terms of if we put our biases aside now, in terms of like who we would take, can we just look at the players in terms of eye test and say, bro, man ain't seen this, bro. We weren't privileged to see Pele and Maradona, and I'm not
I saw Maradona 3 games, I think.
Well, man's highlighting.
Yeah, man. I remember when it ran up to the screen like so.
Man's highlighting ages.
Man just run up to the screen like so, you know.
Maradona.
Yeah.
That was the 8. What was that? The
wide eyes, blood. Man was coked up.
That was 80s, isn't it?
He's a rude boy, blood. Man ran to the screen like that. I was a kid that I was thinking, what is he doing? All took me years to realize, he was on cocaine.
Prayers up for Pele as well, because
trust me, Maradona the GOAT, blood.
Maradona. What you say, Maradona, and even Messi, it's similar. Low center of gravity, pick up the ball, hard to take it off them, and it's just that there, man. Do you know what? That I'm with you guys, because in terms of what Ronnie's done,
Maradona's. I mean, they say that Messi's probably better than Maradona, but I don't know, man. That's a debatable one, but
I'm just saying, bro. Like in terms of a footballer in my lifetime, I've never seen a better footballer than Messi. I like it.
So you're saying Messi better than Ronaldo, basically, yeah?
Are you telling me in terms of a technical, like
no, I'm just
ability, bro?
That's your opinion. That's chill.
No, it's not. Like, allow it, bro. Just answer the question.
I'm just asking. No,
you answer the question.
You just answered it.
I just said it already. So, boom.
Yeah,
so what
are you saying that Ronaldo, that the technically ability is the best player you've ever seen in your lifetime?
What, Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Everything shows he is, man. Come on, man. He can do
no, not in my life.
He's an all round.
Agree with that.
Even if I agree and say I believe in Ronaldo CR7 because he's done more in the game.
You're trying
than
to
Messi.
what?
He's not better footballer than Messi, bro. Exactly. And when you see Lee called for Ronaldinho.
Well, what are you saying then? What
Messi? Like to me, Ronaldinho's like next to Messi levels. Same.
So you're just talking skills and stuff then? You're not actually talking...
I'm talking personal ability, the individual...
That's a whole different thing. Now we're talking a whole different thing.
That's
now,
what I'm saying. So, but I said that. That's what I said. So that argument aside, can we get into...
I'll say it like this, yeah. Look, personally, like if we want to talk about overall baller and we say, okay, look, Messi technically touch, dribbling, vision... You want to talk about everything, you know, he definitely trumps Ronaldo on a lot of stuff. But if you want to talk about in-game stuff that like Ronaldo just affects the game directly, I feel like Ronaldo just affects the game.
Used to.
Yeah, used to, but whatever. Like he's been doing this, like he affects the game.
I rate him. He's still my goal.
Man in the comments say Ronaldo is super talented, but Messi is gifted.
Yeah,
See, it's
yeah.
different
You know,
talent.
for me, Ronaldinho's my favorite ever player. I think if you want to talk about the combination, you know,
Ronaldinho, he's a take the piss, blood.
yeah,
Like,
he
Yeah,
he
but
did
then,
stuff
all right,
different.
but then if you got to talk about Ronaldinho,
Yeah,
you got to talk about man like Rivaldo.
yeah, and Romario,
Not
of
really.
course.
No, not
Why
really.
not?
nah, not
Rivaldo.
Not
Rivaldo.
really.
Rivaldo.
No.
Are you being
Rivaldo
serious?
was cold, but he's not
not on
techers and
Ronaldinho's
not
level,
like
bro.
No,
not
Rivaldo
skill
was
set. And,
Rivaldo's tech didn't have techers.
no,
no,
not
no,
like
no,
no.
Ronaldinho.
Not like
Joking.
Ronaldinho.
Not like
Oh,
no,
Ronaldinho. You're
no,
Way,
going
man.
mad, bro.
man,
Ronaldinho.
Rivaldo.
Ronaldinho,
was good,
bro.
but it was messy.
Bruv,
It was very
Rivaldo,
messy.
Champions League goal.
Even
Barcelona in the
Romario,
box. Flicked up
Romario.
overhead kick.
Forget about Rivaldo.
What are we
No,
talking
Rivaldo
about?
was more like a shooter.
A lot of players can do
What are we
overhead
talking
kicks.
about?
A lot of
Yeah,
players
but he
can do
wasn't.
overhead kicks.
See,
No,
Rivaldo was
technical
similar.
ability.
Man set up his own overhead kick in the box. Champions
No,
League game. I remember it to this day, blood.
Not having it.
Techers,
I'm not having
Okay,
that.
no,
bad boy
no.
I'm
techers.
not having that. I'm not.
No,
having
listen,
that.
Sorry, Jay, mate.
I'm
We're
gonna
not having
back.
that one, mate.
Nah,
Not
man.
Rivaldo.
Nah.
No. Listen, when we talk about that generation of Brazilians, if we're talking Romario, Rivaldo, R9, Ronaldinho, Kaká, I feel like all these
What's it?
players.
Rivaldo was just underneath them lot, just a little bit underneath them.
You're
lot.
not rating him.
No,
You're
no,
not
no.
rating Rivaldo.
I feel Rivaldo, Romario, Ronaldinho. If anything, Romario and Rivaldo were you can class them better than Ronaldinho.
Rivaldo was
Rivaldo.
Romario was levels, yeah.
Yeah,
Rivaldo, wow.
Romario was levels. Rivaldo was just
showman.
under, yeah.
Yeah, Dino
No, but
was a showman.
Jay, you said he's better. He was better than Ronaldinho. Are you mad?
Rivaldo,
No, but
bro. I
you
said
mad?
Rivaldo's got mad techers, bro.
Yeah, Rivaldo's heavy.
Mad techers. Are you
No,
crazy?
No,
No,
Rivaldo's
I'd
super
rather have
wavy.
Ronaldinho in my team than Rivaldo, but trust me.
No, but you gotta remember the story about Rivaldo, man. He scored bare World Cup goals as well.
But
He
I'm
was pivotal.
saying,
Like he was
Yeah, but
very
he's
man
like
don't know that it's
Richarlison.
chatting.
He's like Richarlison.
This is about
basically.
chatting, bro.
He's
No,
like Richarlison.
No, but we're talking
Whereas as
technique.
Ronaldinho was like
Ronaldinho, there's things
Neymar
that
is like
Ronaldinho
2.0
is doing that
Neymar.
Rivaldo would never be able to do, bro.
No.
That's a mad one. That is a crazy one. Rivaldo better than Ronaldinho.
No, it's not better, but we're talking about technical ability here.
Trust me.
Bro,
And
Dino's my favorite player.
You need to go and watch Ronaldinho again, bro.
What do you mean he's on the wall? He's on the wall. What do you mean?
That's what I'm talking about.
How can man tell me about Dino, fam? But I'm
That's
just
what I'm trying to
saying.
say, bro. You should know Rivaldo was good. Don't get it twisted.
Rivaldo is regarded as one of the greatest players of all time and amongst the most skillful and creative
What are
players
you
of
reading, bro?
Get out of
What
here.
are you reading?
Bro, you're just
guy's reading like
bro.
This guy's reading like the Sun newspaper report or something.
Man,
Yeah, article. Yeah, Rivaldo is the greatest.
You man are smoking.
Nah, but what I'm saying
Rivaldo.
is that
You're
what,
smoking.
I think
Butch blood.
we're talking technical for technical, but
Man
the
said
way
Rivaldo
Dino played
better
the
than
game.
Ronaldinho.
No, but it's
No,
not
I didn't say that.
That's
made him.
That's done. Dan,
No,
I'm
no,
gone.
no.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, bruv, you can't not say that, man.
The
Rivaldo has
man
to be
said,
involved, man.
no, I'm not having that, Jay. I'm not having
He
that.
has to be. Rivaldo has to be involved.
Hey, you got a
Rivaldo
bottle,
has
Jay.
technical ability.
Jay, go
No,
get
you
a
gotta
drink,
stop
bro.
drinking that, bro.
No, go get a drink, bro.
That's twisting your vision.
Go get a drink, bro. I know you got work in the morning and that. Go have a shot, man.
No, I'm good, man.
All right, CJ said with disrespect. No one disrespecting Rivaldo, but he weren't better than Ronaldinho.
Thank you, CJ.
He was
I'm glad
not
we
better.
can agree on something.
No. He was not better than Ronaldinho. He's not better than Ronaldinho.
I never said better. We talked about technical ability.
Yeah.
If you're talking about technical ability, you have to involve Rivaldo. You are crazy.
It wasn't the same as
I still don't think.
Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo.
It's a different player. He weren't
it's not the same.
He weren't that player.
It's not the same source, but it's still the technical ability. If you're talking about touches and like finesse,
Dan,
he's
can
got
you
that.
just stand that?
No,
can you remember that goal? Can you remember that goal though?
All right, bro.
Dan, can you remember that goal in the box?
I do. That goal was mad. Yeah,
who can do that? How many players can do that?
No, but look what Rivaldo, what's his name? Richarlison done today. Or yesterday. Richarlison.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Kick up.
Right, but watch it.
Pass it off.
If you watch the technical ability of it, yeah, the two of them, Rivaldo's clean.
You know, Rivaldo's different gravy.
All right. So let me ask you something. All right,
sauce with more sauce on top.
You see that Rooney goal against Man City?
The overhead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was better than that or Rivaldo's goal?
Do you know what it was though? Yeah.
No,
I
no.
don't
Do you
know
know what it was though?
Say what
No,
goes
I'm
better.
telling
Do you know what it was though?
Don't try and
They're two different goals.
go round.
No. What's a better
The
goal?
derby.
What one was the
What's
better
a
goal?
better goal?
yeah.
This English youth
This
named
is
Rooney.
it's hard to compare, man. I don't want. I'd have to break that down, man.
There's no breaking down. It's
it's a
either
mad
Rivaldo or Rooney.
No,
Can't
because
choose.
obviously
Can't
we're
choose.
United fans as well. you
Can't
know.
choose. It's too hard.
Iconic
Right.
moment.
No,
Yeah.
see, so it's a
The
bias
derby
there.
game's iconic,
No,
bro.
but-
Come
yeah,
on, bro.
Obviously,
Rooney
the
needs to
Rivaldo
score in
Okay,
the derby.
so it was just
to win the match.
a moment. How many times has Rivaldo done that goal?
bare
Say that
time.
again?
That's
How many
but
times?
the technical,
he
you know how
didn't.
clean
He
cut
didn't.
that goal
He
is.
didn't, football genius.
We're not talking about the
I swear, Rivaldo's.
For you to score a goal like that, you gotta have good technique, Jay. That's standard. You've got to have good technique to score that goal.
No,
But
bro.
how
Listen,
many times has Rivaldo
you lot
scored
just
that
Dan
goal?
just said, look at Richarlison's goals today. It was nowhere near as clean cut as Rivaldo's.
I forget
goal. Nowhere
Richarlison. I
near.
don't care about no
No,
Spurs
but it's a
fans.
good
No,
goal,
it
isn't it?
I
You're
want to
saying
know
was a
how
great
many
goal.
times
It
has
was a great
Rivaldo
goal.
scored
It
that
was a
goal.
great goal. Say that
It's
again.
a one-off.
Once.
It's
He ain't
a
a one-off.
Like Giroud's scorpion kick.
How many
Giroud's
times
scorpion
has he
kick.
scored that goal, Jay?
It's
You're
like
not
Zidane.
answering.
Giroud
If we're
scorpion
gonna talk
kick.
about great players, you got to talk about Zidane.
Giroud scorpion kick.
Has
Zidane
someone
was
scored
technically
come-
gifted.
Now he's come.
Is
Now you
Giroud
now
great?
you talk about Zidane now.
Zidane was technically gifted. What? Zidane
Why are
not
we talking
technically
about
gifted?
Zidane? We're talking about Rivaldo, bro.
Was Zidane not technically gifted?
How
Yes
many
or no?
times has he scored that goal?
My man played the game slower than Berbatov.
Jay,
How
you're
about
not
that?
answering the
Zidane
question.
was separate level.
How many times has he scored that goal?
Who? I'll have to have a look, mate. I don't know.
No, you don't need to.
No,
He's
Rivaldo
only
was
scored
known
it
for
once, bro.
bicycles, though.
No,
He
not
was
just
known
once.
for bicycles.
That bicycle kick was just immense, bro.
I want to know how many times he scored it.
I think he scored it twice.
I'd have to
Okay.
look back, mate.
All right, so
So he scored that exact goal
basically,
twice. You're
football
telling me he
genius.
scored that exact goal twice, man.
So basically,
He scored bicycles. I'm saying bicycle kicks.
okay,
Yeah.
so
Every player could near
I would
enough
have to check
score
it.
a bicycle kick, bro.
in their
I'm
career
gonna
at
check.
one point,
I'm gonna
Right.
check just for you, Lee.
I
I'm gonna
think
check
it's
just for
hard to
you.
check, but-
in their
No,
career,
I want to
at
know
one
how
point.
much times he scored that goal, bro, because you're
I'm gonna
talking
check.
about one-off moments, bro.
No,
Like,
no, Rivaldo is dangerous.
Ronaldinho will be doing some crazy shit with the ball that you can't even explain. You can't even explain it.
my
No.
man sent you shop and like all of that.
Hey,
He said
yo.
you shop and he's
Yo,
still here chilling with the
Narrow.
ball like when you
Narrow,
come
there's
back,
a bit-
like,
There's
Wait,
a
wait,
video here, yeah. It's called what did they call it? Hold on. The world forgot about Rivaldo. See? That's what you need to watch.
Yo, wait,
Don't
hold on.
What are we talking? Bro,
Austin,
you're going off.
and Narrow.
I don't
Do you
know what
know? Do
you're
you know
talking about.
Rivaldo is still playing football?
Jay,
Does
you're
he
trying to
play
get yourself out of this one.
He's 50 years old and he's playing in the Brasilia.
I want to
Serie
know
B.
how many times Rivaldo scored that kick-up
50.
goal.
50. Hold on, let me just check.
he's still
right
playing.
now.
Wait, Mr. Lewin, he's still playing, bro. He's a
There you
goat.
go.
He's
Hold
a
on,
goat.
wait, hold on. Let me just.
Man
double
said
check.
he's
There you
50
go.
and still playing narrow.
Okay,
This
no,
is
no,
what
no,
I'm
no.
saying, and you man
He
want to
finished
chat
playing.
to me, bro.
No,
Like
he
I-
finished playing
listen,
5 years ago. Sorry.
he's a
I saw.
G, bro.
He finished playing in 2015.
No one ain't Jay. No one ain't saying he ain't
You know what?
G,
And
bro.
Jay, like,
No
that,
one
like
said
he
he
is
wasn't a
he is
G.
not the highest reach you're
But he's
going
not
for.
Ronaldinho.
And
He's
I think
not.
you just threw that one out there, but then like,
Because no, I'm just saying he's
I know you
technically
got high.
gifted, that's
I know
why.
you got a higher reach though.
He's who? Then Rivaldo. What is
Yeah.
technically gifted?
Yeah.
No, but that's what I said. Zidane. Zidane was technically gifted as well.
No, but high. Is he higher than Rivaldo then? Yeah.
What? Zidane?
I don't think you
Of
can
Zidane
say
course
that.
he is. You're buzzing.
Nah.
You, hey, you man.
Zidane's
Hey,
class,
technical
man.
Go and
ability.
have a shot. Hey,
No.
Zidane's got
Alright,
class,
Jay,
man.
I think Jay just
Go
why
on,
he's on a
Mazza.
trolling thing today,
No,
like you're on a
No,
trolling
are we?
thing.
No, are we talking football now? Are we
go
talking,
and have a shot.
are we
Mate.
This
talking,
is
are
what
we
I'm
talking
saying.
technical ability or are we
Zidane.
talking football?
Zidane.
But what are we talking about here?
Zidane.
Are we talking?
What? So what's Zidane
What,
dead?
for
Is he
France and Real Madrid and like,
dead? What is
Zidane.
Zidane dead then? Is this what you're saying?
No.
No,
Are you
I'm-
saying that Rivaldo's better than Zidane? What Rivaldo done?
I'm saying technically, I don't feel Zidane is better than Rivaldo. Definitely not.
You're going mad.
What's the difference? Tell me the difference.
Yeah, you're going mad. That's a
I
What
mean,
are you
different.
talking about? What are you talking about? I'm talking about someone who controls the whole game himself.
No, I'm talking about after just technique.
I'm talking about like
Technique.
Vieira. No, like
No, I'm talking
well,
about
it has
technique.
it has to be
That's it.
technique because like Modric can control a game.
No,
that's
that's-
technique.
No, I'm
It's
saying
technique.
that's
It's
being the better
technical
footballer.
ability. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, are we saying? No, I'm not saying he's not the better
All
footballer.
right, but
I said
Zidane
is
had
better than
that.
Rivaldo.
He had
But I'm
that.
saying-
He had techers. He had a shot. He had an assist. He had everything. Why are you talking to me about Zidane?
I know, but
Zidane.
Rivaldo's top
Zizi.
level, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
CJ
no,
saying
I
he
don't
scored
know.
that.
I
He's
don't
saying
know.
he scored overhead kick 3 times. Yeah. All right. Cool. But I'm talking about the one that you lot are talking about where he set up himself. How many times has he done that?
Look, man said that Adebayor kick was better than that. So
That's what I'm saying,
I
bro.
don't know about
Adebayor
that.
against
Come
who?
on, man.
I'm just saying that we're dealing
Against
with two
Arsenal.
different species of
Ronaldinho,
players.
you lot need to put some blood clot respect on Ronaldinho's damn name, blood. You guys mad. You guys
and even
crazy.
Zizou.
Mad.
Zidane.
Rivaldo. Are you guys mad? No, I'm not having that. I'm not even having that. Rivaldo was cold, though. I'm not even going to lie. He was cold. But please do not say that he was better than Ronaldinho.
I never
Technically,
said he
no
was
way.
bad, but I'm just saying if we're talking technique, if we're talking
No
about what
one never
No,
somebody
he's
said
can
he
up
do,
was
there.
better.
No, Rivaldo
It
is
was a
up there for
question of technique.
techers. He's
yeah,
up
just
there.
technique is a different question to being a footballer
No, but
on
I'm
the
saying
pitch.
he's up there, Was. He's definitely up there, but he's just not Ronaldinho.
It was
No,
just a question of technique. That was it.
yeah, that was it. It was
Hey,
just
where did
technique.
Rashford get that flip flap from?
God knows.
All right. Ronaldinho.
Rashford's better than Saka.
He
That's
didn't
what
get it off Rivaldo.
Where
I'll
did
tell you that for
Rashford get
free.
that flip
No,
flap,
but wait,
bro?
lads, come on. You got to remember that the Brazilians been doing skills before these men been doing the skills. You know that. Zico and all of these men, they were all doing flip flaps back in like 20, 30 years ago. Ronaldinho didn't make the flip flap. Come on,
No,
let's
we're
be
not saying
honest.
he made the flip flap, but for this
What
generation
inspired? Yeah,
of
what
people that were
inspired
coming up,
Rashford?
yes, he brought
I'm
it to
gonna,
the
yeah,
table,
okay,
bro.
we can definitely say
Yeah, he
Ronaldinho.
Because
busted
I
on
never used
Arsenal in
to.
that 3-1.
Ronaldinho was the only player, me personally, that I used to watch, that I used to see do that skill.
Yeah, well, he had the Figo had it. Figo had it.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He done it once or twice, not
Yeah, he
many
had it
times.
though.
Figo
It was
done
just
it.
when nobody did it like Dino. I told you
Well, that's what I'm
it's
trying
the
to. What
panache.
we see,
It's the
now we're
panache.
going
That's
back
the
to no
difference.
one did it as much times as him.
Yeah, facts. He was well that we saw at least. You know what I mean? Because
Bro,
I'm sure.
just
Yeah,
pan your camera, bruv, and that it just says it all. It just shuts the whole
yeah.
conversation down. Just
Listen,
pan your
that's my
camera to the
guy.
wall,
That's
yeah.
no homo shit. That's
All right,
that's
let's
my favorite
move.
player.
Put the camera on the
100%.
Ronaldinho.
Are you
Let's
want to
move.
Yeah,
come on, man.
yes.
That's
Gold
an
kick,
interesting debate. I think we're gonna have to bring up. I think it's one we have to chop up when we get
I think,
into
man,
it.
more respect on Rivaldo's name, though. You know, I wasn't even
No.
trying to back
Man's giving
Rivaldo, but I had
Rivaldo his
to.
That's what I'm
flowers,
saying.
bruv. Don't get.
You man are moving like we're dissing him. Even
Nah, you
saying,
Yeah,
dissed
you
him
tried to
heavy.
diss
You
him.
we're not
dissed
We're
him
dissing
giving
heavy.
Rivaldo.
Rivaldo his
No.
Dissed
flowers,
him
bro.
heavy.
You up there?
No. I rated
Up
Rivaldo. I
there.
rated Rivaldo,
We
but
rate him,
bro,
but
Listen,
he's not Ronaldinho. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
not Ronaldinho
the
levels.
question was technically gifted. He's one of the most
He's
technically.
not Ronaldinho levels, bro.
No
Yeah,
one.
he's not.
What
He's
do you
not
mean he's
Ronaldinho
not?
technical gifted. No.
Ronaldinho, Romario, Rivaldo, R9, that
Bro,
whole section, that
Rivaldo's
whole
techers
camp,
is like similar to
yeah,
Neymar levels, and I say
their whole techers together is mental, bro. Trust me.
Neymar might peak it a bit more than Rivaldo, to be honest.
Neymar is not even. Neymar's not got the skills like Ronaldinho, and I rate Neymar.
And I'm saying he might be pressing Rivaldo more than like Ronaldinho.
But we gotta remember
For you to
that
even
Rivaldo was
compare
efficient.
Rivaldo.
Rivaldo is very efficient. He's a very good footballer. He's not
Yes, he's a
moving
goal
around.
scorer.
See, that's what I'm
He's the
saying.
job
Different
done.
Yeah, he's a
discussion.
proper footballer. He's a proper man. He plays
No,
proper
but we're
football.
saying techers, technical
He's got that.
ability.
Yeah.
No, not
Yes, but
like
not like
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho.
You don't know. You lot are thinking of someone else, man. You lot are thinking some other player, some Brazilian reject or something, bro. Trust me.
Rivaldo
You
is
lot
one
there,
of
man.
the
I'm gonna
best.
send you lot some videos. Don't worry, man.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
send you lot
Look,
some bits, man.
I just
No,
looking at his
Rivaldo
Barcelona
is
record.
Send them to yourself, bro.
I like.
I've seen them. Don't worry.
Send them to yourself and remind you.
You need to
In fact,
remind yourselves, bro.
go and do. I'll send you a compilation.
Put some respect on his
Rivaldo
name, man.
versus Ronaldinho, and I'm sure you'd be
Yeah.
more mesmerized by Ronaldinho.
Put some respect on his name, man.
That's a good video. That's going to be a really good video if you post that because I can guarantee you're going to be mesmerized by some of the skills.
No, I know what Rivaldo can do.
The left-footed shots and stuff.
No one's this Rivaldo. We just said he's not
him.
Ronaldinho. That's all it is, and you're not getting in your feelings.
Nah, he's not Ronaldinho, of course not. But he's.
Oh, thank you. That's all I wanted to hear, bro. That's all I wanted to hear.
We said that a long time ago.
Yeah.
You just wanted to hear what you want to hear all the time.
No. When a man tells me something, when someone tells me something mad, yeah, I can't just leave it like that, bro.
No one told you nothing mad. Who told you something mad?
You just said that Ronaldinho bloody just set flipping better than Rivaldo.
No one said that.
Ronaldinho.
Rewind the tape and come again, man.
We're just saying technical.
That's
just
what
technique.
I'm saying. It was about
Just technique, touches, how you bring it down anyway. Let's go.
So
Yeah.
what are we saying anyway? Let's move.
What we're saying is
That's one we're
Jesus
gonna have to
ankles
get into,
crack
because
up.
how are we gonna do that? I think like before we move
Yeah.
into this, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone again? I see we got 3 in there. Boom. I know CJ's one. Big up yourself, bro. Fucking anyone else watching? We're live.
Congo's in there.
Hit up the sub. Oh, Congo, you're acting, bro, because he had Brazil, so he's supposed to be talking up the things.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? But hit the sub, hit the like. Let's quickly move into this.
I
What we
think,
saying?
yeah, man, Brazil, I think they're going to give it to Croatia, man. I think that's an aging midfield. I don't like it. I feel like very good players, of course, but I just feel like they're going to get it, man. I think it's going to be a 3-0.
Yeah, easy win, man. I think easy win for Brazil, man. No, top them up nice, man. Telling you, turn up the heat.
Them man are cooking on sauce, right?
Yeah.
That's it, bro. Sambrin and all that during the game.
That's too much. That was killing it.
All right, so what we saying? We got Rafinha. What is it? Rafinha, Vinicius, Neymar.
Rafinha killed
When
that
does the
game,
tournament
man.
end?
Sad.
2
Oh,
weeks.
right there.
See it there?
14.
On the 23rd.
Was that
18th?
18th of December?
Oh, shit. 18th. Sick.
That's like 12 days.
Yeah. What we on now? We on 7?
11 days. Yeah.
11 days, yeah.
So
I
boom.
think yeah. I'm Netherlands as well, man. I think Netherlands has got this, man. I think Argentina have been hanging on way too much on relying on Messi. And you know what? If they were maybe humble enough to play defensively, maybe that they would maybe can have a chance to beat Netherlands. But I think Netherlands control this game and get the win.
Shout out AB says Modric will done them. But you're doing predictions on that already.
Yeah, good luck.
Boy, don't know.
Anyway, big up AB. AB's been in the chat for how 90 now long, blood. Who's
Simple
AB?
win for Brazil, man.
Did you not watch the
Big up
Croatia?
AB.
Did you watch the Croatia Japan though?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Big up AB in the fucking comments.
Again, similar
Like
to
and
like I
subscribe,
said,
lads. Like and subscribe.
similar to the Spain and Germany thing. Old squads, like a lot of old players there.
Yeah, the
I think
newbies.
Milinkovic Savic, he was on stuff.
Yeah, they got players.
Other than that,
The
not
team
much really going on. Serbia got some ballers.
Yeah.
The more important one's going to be Netherlands, Argentina. That's not just going to be straightforward, man.
It's not, and I think that I'm looking at Gakpo and I like him in that, in terms of like, yeah, I get it, but like I saw,
I'm not won over yet by him.
Nah, that and in the second half, like they had opportunities to go and kill the game, like 5-6-0, and they were so slow, like they took off the pipe, and he's got no pace. I'm like, I see him with pace, but I'm like, has he got pace? He's a bit baffling, Gakpo. But then
he's 6'4", man. You know what I mean? He's a big guy, so I think like maybe it looks like he's going slower.
He doesn't look 6'4", you know. He doesn't even look.
Yeah, he don't look that tall. He don't.
Yeah, 6'4". That's what I checked it the other
day.
His
body, his posture, innit? He might fucking. You know what I mean?
1m89.
You know.
So he's a tall guy, man. So I think like maybe it looks like he's running slower, but I think he's covering ground, man. And I think he's only going to get a bit faster, just a little bit.
Yeah, I think he'll get better from what I'm seeing. I'm just ain't convinced yet. I'm not saying I wouldn't mind they signing him, but I'm just not fully convinced yet. I haven't seen him.
Even for me, I'm not sure, because I'm like, obviously he's apparently fits the profile of your number 9 stroke winger. To get it, but the Prem is separate. The Prem is separate, bro. Yeah, I'd rather Man U get him. Like the Prem is separate, man. The Prem is relentless, bro, and it's not the same as like fucking doing up the Dutch league. You get me? So
100%.
Say Arriva Dersi, yeah, it's not the same.
I'll say one thing. You know, like the only difference between the Prem and the Dutch league is understanding of football. And that's all it is, man. We don't understand how to play in this country, you know. That's
but because of that alone, you've got, other than like you might
people
say,
soup up teams
Man
with
City
expensive players.
All right, so you've got
best football's played in England with.
Well, yeah, you've got a Dutch coach, Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea. Chelsea have got an English coach.
They're shit.
Yeah, but we made the game. We made the game, but we're no good at it.
Yeah, I don't know if we made the game as well. I don't believe this. I'm sorry.
We made the game. 2 2 jumpers and a ball.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
made the
I don't
game.
believe. I reckon they stole the idea as well. I'm with you.
I'm saying, how you know no 2 Brazilian youths ain't doing that in the park?
Exactly.
Or
No,
They was doing it.
Listen.
That man was
I
doing it
fully
with a
get you.
stone,
But
and
like
then
I'm
man
saying
went
to
and
you-
done it with a ball and said recreated it.
What I'm trying to say to you,
That
Washley,
man
this
was
is
doing
how I
it with
see
like a
a lot of
lemon
things
or
in
a
it, yeah?
lime and a
Especially
stone.
English do, yes, like cricket. They do these things. They start. Oh yeah. They get so good, but they're not technically good. They just know the rule book. They don't go
Because
outside
you
of
know
the
what?
rule book. Brazilians dance to get better. Germans eat more food to get stronger. Yeah. The Japanese diet better so they can last for 90 minutes. Do you understand? What did the English do? You just go and kick the ball around and think we're gonna win. Like, do you understand what I'm saying to you? We're not technically great, or to the abilities. They don't go to that extra level.
What are you saying?
Like,
Man can't. Man ain't got no dancing moves and that.
No,
That's
I'm
what it
just
is.
saying-
No, it
We
is
just go
that,
to the
bro.
rule book.
It is
Listen,
that. It is.
Listen.
Literally,
They
if
ain't
you
got no
can't, if
rhythm.
you can't, like, no rhythm, bro. You
Listen.
can't flex. You
One
can't.
sec,
You
yes.
got no like tech,
No character.
like,
No
nothing
character.
Dan, it's
within
like
you, like
in my
hollow.
trade of living and
Hollow.
working. Yeah? In school, in college, they will teach you how to screw a screw into the wall. Yeah. If that screw breaks, they don't teach you how to take it out. Do you understand? You can't learn that shit in school. That's how English do football, by the book. Whereas other countries, they take it out the boundaries. Like, we should do this, we should do that, we should train like this, we should go train higher altitudes and blah blah and whatsoever. The English keep it very basic, man, and that's why. How can we be the greatest league in the world, but all of our managers are not even English?
Facts.
All of our coaches are not even English. It doesn't make no sense.
And
It doesn't make no
this is
sense.
why
Just
I
like,
feel
it's
like,
just, I think that English football is just a hybrid of everything.
yeah, exactly. It is.
That's why
Everything
I said to
mashed
you,
into
you see,
one.
when they sit back and start relaxing and respecting people, you don't know what to do because you ain't got no counter after that because you don't know what to do. You're reactive opposed to being proactive, if you get what I'm saying.
That's very important.
Like, and that there's that is exactly that. There's no rhythm, no style, no pattern. That's Spain today.
bro.
No style, no play, no pattern, and no play. Yeah.
But yeah, and just to talk on this England and just to talk on the England-France thing, and I feel like people think that if we change formation, that it's going to be a thing where look, now we're bending for them, and we're going to have a problem. But if they've already trained that and they know what to do once they're doing that, then it just should be second nature. It should just be another day. Because, like I said, that French team,
The way Brazil, yeah, France, yeah, you could say that, but the way Brazil play like we're just in the garden playing ball.
Yeah,
that's their swag though. That's how they play, and this is what I'm trying to say. Technically gifted, and that's how they play at home on the beach.
Right,
Naturally, they train, they dance. That's their thing. They're comfortable. You can see them. They're in the element now.
They actually play like that on the field, though.
That's how they play.
You know how mad that is.
Yeah.
That's the style as well. It goes back for years. And years, blood.
And that's why I would say, like, the Brazilians, what you see now, I even said it, they're playing with a 5 and a 5. I said, that's brave. You don't play with 5
risks.
and 5.
They take risks, Wash. You know this, bro. They take risks.
Man, it's because we'll score more.
No, I'll tell you what we do. Knock it back to the defense. All right, let's get to the halfway line. Now let's go back to the keeper again. Too shook to take the risky ball or get it cut the line.
Brazil, to them, it's like, it's cool because we're just going to keep coming at you and we'll score.
Yeah.
And they know that mentally they've won the game there. It's one mentally, I'm telling you.
Little things, man. Come on, man. That's what makes or breaks you, man.
Yeah, man. And what I know about the Brazil team is just that they've been getting the ball back quicker. They've been chasing when they're off the ball. If you notice, the left
Man, this
winger.
made me want to play some. I need to play some FIFA when I get home.
The Vinicius and
on a football team now, like,
both of them
gassed, man.
They're going up and down constantly. So they're covering. You know what I'm saying? So that leaves them to play with their extra midfielder that they're playing with Paqueta, because Paqueta shouldn't be playing. It should be either Fred or Fabinho or Bruno.
What a baller, Paqueta.
Yeah, but he's a baller. But I'm saying, in a better team is going to pick you off there because they're essentially playing with one.
No, I think that's why they played him though, because they knew that they're going to be on the front foot. When it's a bit more defensive, Guimaraes will come in.
Well, I think Fabinho should play, man.
No, but he's moving a bit slow, bro. He might I think Guimaraes is a bit more mobile right now.
I hear that, but just push
Casemiro
a bit up. Or, I don't know, man.
Because to me, like, if you're gonna play Fabinho,
Yeah.
You've got Casemiro. So Casemiro's like got this thing locked, bro. You don't need 2 DMs.
But you say that, but when you play a good team, you're gonna need them, man.
Not 2 DMs, though.
Not 2 DMs, but you can
against Croatia. You don't need.
No,
2
not
DMs.
against Croatia. You don't. No. But I'm just saying, this Paqueta, this 5-5, I believe is risky to play, man. I don't believe you can play Neymar, Vinicius, Richarlison, Rafinha, then Paqueta. It's too much. I want to see them play good teams. They haven't played no good teams with this formation in this crazy style.
It's true.
Let them play someone good, man, and then
Got a point.
I don't see no style of play. All I see is the Mazza. Do the Mazza. Get in. It's actually like, it's like not Ole ball, but I'm saying it's that get up front and do the thing. Someone do something. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be.
You're saying it's a freestyle thing.
Yeah, who scores the goals? We can't say it. We say Richarlison because why? Because he's actually the one out of the 5, well, the 4 up front, he works the hardest, right? In terms of, and he's got the most aggression. So like
that's why they start him, because
Yeah.
you remember that striker Fred? Man used to always get picked. He's so shit. He's not even Brazilian. But they just rely on him to get the goals because he gets the goals.
Man, you work hard, man. You know,
Fred
Brazil, they don't have those.
Technically,
You know what it is Richarlison. He's very direct. See, Jesus, he likes to get involved in the play. He gets involved in too much play, bro, and it's just like that's why I like Richarlison. I wouldn't say over Jesus, but I'm saying he's very direct.
As a CF,
he's very direct. Yeah.
What do you think about your player's performance? Because he's coming there and he's just got injured for 3 months and he's done fuck all. I just saw him go on the pitch. I didn't know what he was doing. Again, doing the same thing at Arsenal. And now he's in Brazil, but he's trying to play like he's in Arsenal.
They just gave him a run.
But what's that about? No, but what's that about? You're playing in Brazil, but then you're trying to play like you're in Arsenal. You're at Brazil.
You know what? Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
Be more direct.
Again,
that's why he got injured.
Do you know what it is? Jesus is he's a man like he's a 10. To me, he's not a number 9 centre forward. He's a 10.
He ain't a 10 though.
No, we say that because he ain't played it for City, he ain't played it for Arsenal.
Yeah.
To me,
he's a 10.
To me, he's a 10. He's not a winger. He's a 10, man. But it's like he's not a 10 of elite levels. That's why we say
10.5,
man.
That's what he is.
Or 9.5, mate. Do you get me?
I would call Jesus personally. I'll call him a defensive forward. That's what I would call him. He's a man.
You know what? You got a point there because he does do his defensive duties.
It's a defensive. And when I say defensive forward, I don't mean that he goes defending.
I know what you mean by defending. He's not defending. He's taking the ball up the pitch all the time. Defending.
Yeah, he's dropping deep. And that's what I'm saying. He's dropping into pockets, whereas Richarlison stays on the 18-yard and he's just like counter-attack or I'm just on the 18-yard line and that's it. You know them ones. He's not picking up the Richarlison. Richarlison can't pick up the ball and beat players. He's not that guy. Jesus can beat 3 men.
Yeah, and what I also mean about like the defensive forward is like
Mine with that talking.
Whoa.
We'll let you redeem yourself.
Oh, yeah, you was right. You was sharp on that one still.
Second yellow, you know.
But yeah, man, I just think definitely Jesus, man, sad for him, man, and just sad for him, man. I feel he's not going to be missed in that Brazil.
To me, it is sad.
The Arsenal team a lot.
It is sad for individual players, but my thing is like, any player should at some point during the season know you're going to get injured. So to me, it's no surprise that he's got injured. It's sad and it's unfortunate it's happened at this period, but it's no surprise because every player should expect to get injured at least once a season. So obviously then you get a rare other cases where man said, yo, what happened to Mr. Loon?
Yeah, I want to.
Know what this is.
Yeah, sit down in Father Christmas lap.
Man, I sit on your face.
Don't you know what this is?
What's that?
So I'm saying this is what you gotta do as a dad, bro. This is Elf on the Shelf, bro. Every night.
I love it, bro.
I gotta put this out for him every night, fam. You understand?
Yeah, mine was doing all sorts of madness.
I'm saying,
oh, you know, we gotta pretend that, you know, nah, man, don't play them games. You know me already.
Move
Don't
up, Benji.
exactly
Yo, enough
fire.
to sit down, pan. Enough.
Fire.
Yo,
Yo,
up
Mr.
the Father
Lid.
Christmas.
Yo, don't make your pants get pulled down, dog.
I think
When
whatever
Father
keeps the
Christmas
wife
I ask
happy.
you,
And
where you want?
Man get scared to say,
Say you want to
yo.
give gunshot.
See what I'm
That's what you
saying?
want to give.
whatever keeps the wife happy, man. It's calm.
About
See?
Just keep
parents.
the wife
The
happy,
football
man.
genius is being.
See that? Yo, how in this country we let this happen? I mean, man get bare picnic, sit down pan him like, yo, fire.
So
How
what we
we get
saying?
shit like this
Basically,
all these years?
I know
Let
this.
the old man put your picnic pan the man central, yeah, central, not on the side. Not sit down pan him lap.
I think it's just UK culture, innit? That's just the culture, innit? UK culture, innit?
Yeah, I think you could say UK about that.
UK
I
culture.
saw the Americans bust it up as well.
Yeah. It's just man. This is what it is.
Santa, be a picnic sit down pan Santa lap. Fuck you know,
still, but yeah, man.
I never let that happen.
Yeah,
I think that I don't think I'll even let that happen. And if it did, I weren't around, blood.
Yeah, straight. I think like just to touch a bit on Croatia because we talked a lot on Brazil, man. I feel like Croatia.
Wait, so what's going to happen though? Wait, is whoever wins between Netherlands and Argentina is going to play
each other.
Yeah, Croatia or Brazil. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
So who are we saying? Netherlands. Yeah.
I think, man, I can't see Argentina winning, man. I've looked at their team, and I just don't see any class, man. I see a lot of quality, like, but not class, man. Like, not.
They're all individuals. That's why.
Yeah, just I feel Netherlands is
a
just
bunch
a
of
unit.
individuals that have just been slapped together and hoping that Messi bangs.
No, look, it's not that they're not good. Like they are a good team, Argentina, but I just feel like they don't have the spark, man. I feel like Messi's trying to save them, man. Like, and then they're relying on youth, Alvarez, Enzo. After that, who's that guy? Papa Gomez, 34-year-old. Like, who are you, bro? Just chill. Don't play.
I thought you was gonna mention that defender. What was that defender that Chelsea bought that time? That mad defender. Blood, Chelsea are walking L, you know. What's that defender with that mad long name? Some defender that everyone was raving about. Huh?
No, Belarus?
Nah, his name was something like that. Something that you just said, blood.
There was a Papadopoulos, but
not Papadopoulos. Papa something. The defender guy. They sold him to. I say he ended up at Sunderland or something like that.
Philippoussis.
Say that again.
Is it Philippoussis?
Some mad Nigerian. I don't know what, bro. Listen, don't you remember him? And he was so shit. What the fuck was Chelsea? What was that defender's name, bro?
I don't know. What was I saying? So the Papa. I forgot what I was saying.
What team was it? Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea bought some defender back in that probably about 7 seasons ago, bro. But he played for I swear they shot him to Sunderland in the end. He went so rubbish that they just ended up selling him to Sunderland or something like that. And they paid peas as well, blood.
They had Baba Rahman.
Bobby
I remember him. Huh?
Bobby Yarrow?
Nah. He's way after Bobby Yarrow. A centre back. He was a centre back.
Centre back.
African player.
I got no clue.
It's crazy, bro. It just popped into my mind. I was thinking, rah. Chelsea they've wasted so much fucking money, bro.
So what we're saying, football genius, you're saying Netherlands through against Brazil, yeah?
Yeah, man. I feel like the Netherlands are gonna have a bit too much for Argentina, man. I feel like they're not. Look, I kind of watched them. I've watched all the games, and what I've seen about them, like they're a bit apprehensive, just a little bit, because they were a bit like, are we good even? You know what I mean? And I think they've kind of proved it slowly. Their promises have got better, man. And I think this will be the icing on the cake, man. They go and they beat Argentina convincingly, 2-0, 2-1.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
That's what I predict, yeah, man. I feel like
2-1.
they'll keep the ball.
But that's not convincing. 2-1 is not convincing.
No, but I mean, the scoreline doesn't have to reflect. Like I'm saying, the game could be convincing. Like goals is not necessarily always a reflection of how the game's gone. You know.
No. Argentina is going to dominate the game.
You think so?
And Netherlands will counter.
But how? Why would you say that?
Netherlands allowed. Who did they play? USA, innit?
Yeah.
They played USA. They allowed USA, and they just countered.
But
Dumfries. It was 2 counter attacks. It was
that
counters,
was
bro.
tactical, man. That was
So
tactical.
that's USA. So if they sit back for USA, they're gonna sit back for Argentina. So it's gonna be a counter thing. But what I'm saying is Argentina, you can't like the chances that USA had, like Pulisic, who is the other guy? There was another guy.
I don't remember his name, man.
Yeah, the Americans. But
yeah,
they had a couple chances. If that's Argentina, it's goals.
But you say that, but who?
Messi.
That's it.
Yeah, Messi. No, what do you mean, Messi? That is the.
Not Gallos, Narrow, is it?
Di Maria might be back.
Not Gallas.
The ball ain't played the game, but
there's a reason.
Alvarez,
Yeah.
bro. Messi.
I know but he's only 19.
The pool.
That's a CM.
His name's Papa something.
The pool's CM.
Papa Chango.
What I'm trying to say, Arsene, is that team, it ain't got the quality and it ain't got the experience even, man. If we look at this Dutch team, man, there's experience and quality, and there's a great manager as well at the helm. We got Van Gaal at the helm, man. Who's the Argentina manager?
I believe you, man, but I'm just saying that Argentina are dangerous, bro.
But they lost to Saudi Arabia.
The first game, bro.
And then the next game, who did they beat? Poland. No.
Yeah.
Was it Serbia, Poland?
I don't know, we got that there as well. Let's have a look.
And I know they played Mexico as well, right?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, they beat Mexico. They beat Mexico convincingly. I'm not gonna lie. That was a South American clash. They beat Mexico nicely. But the Poland game, I'm not gonna lie. I think it was Poland. They had them on the wraps. But Poland are shit. Do you know what I mean? Netherlands is a proper team. Like, it's not going to be a chatty patty thing. Yeah, look at this. So look, 2-1 they lose here. Yeah, Mexico, Poland. So boom. And we know Poland played so shit this tournament. This is the shittest I've ever seen Poland play. I expected way more from Poland than Serbia, and they were both below par for me.
They always come with this great expectation at the beginning and they just die out, man.
Yeah, man. Like all these European players, I think they found it hard to play in the heat as well, man. I think that was definitely
burn them out, blood.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. If we look over here, look, Netherlands 1-1 with Ecuador. This was again, look, this was the second game.
Thank you. Who's AB? This AB's all right. Is he subscribed? Like and subscribe. Big up AB's, man. Been there for time, or woman, whoever.
Yeah.
But he just reminded me of the player Papa. Whatever that fucking thing is called.
Dillabodji.
That's the one, blood. Oh my God.
Come on.
Dillabodji. Congo.
It's AB.
Man, like Papa Dillabodji, blood. They paid.
I think we give AB a prize for that still.
Hey, big up AB, blood.
If we find out, if you hit us up in the comments, follow us on Insta.
Add us on the socials on the Insta.
Yeah, we get a shirt from Middleman for you.
We'll get your little shirt, cause you've been active, boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just go into the description and it's got all the handles. What we call them? Flipping.
Hair's GOONERGXNG. It's Hair's GOONERGXNG. I think we'll go pattern and play. Yeah, obviously we will, but we go pattern and play that from when the Prem comes back. So we'll have 3 weeks to promote it. So I'm gonna do everything, visuals, all that this week, and then 3 weeks to promote it, and then we start just doing it there.
Yeah, man. We see this Argentina game, like they beat Mexico good. It was a back and forth, but I feel like Mexico never had a chance, man. They wasn't a good team this tournament, man. They were just decent, like maybe just decent, yeah. So it wasn't a really great display from Argentina. I don't really give them the props for that.
Tino, yeah. All right, cool. Netherlands, Qatar 2-0. Similar.
Yeah, and the Qatar game, like I feel like it got kind of silly in that game. It was like they just started playing. You know what? We're not gonna embarrass Qatar. It felt like that. It felt like our Arab team is the home nation. We're not gonna do it, and that's how
Can
I
I?
felt that game.
You know what just came into my mind? I don't know how. I don't know. Has there been a World Cup where a team is automatically through because they're hosting it?
No.
I think isn't that all the World Cups? Every World Cup, the host nation is through.
So Qatar was through to the next bit. Then?
Of course, bro. Qatar
No,
can never.
no,
How can
because
Qatar
it
win?
wasn't Qatar's. It was Russia's before. Remember,
Yeah.
it was Russia's World Cup.
Mhm.
Oh, is that why they did? Because I've always known to whoever's hosting the fucking World Cup, they don't have to do all that the beginning rounds, is it? Or
Yeah,
I don't
exactly. No, they got automatic entry because it's their country. So of course they're involved in the World Cup.
Yeah, but why they?
No. I don't mean like that. I mean like I don't know what tournament it was, but I remember a tournament where France didn't have to play the first cup. So they just automatically put through to the next bit of it.
No, that's only if it's but that's only if it's there's what was that one? There was another tournament recently.
Do you remember that? I'm not talking madness, am I?
No, you have to play a couple rounds and then there's certain teams that are already through. But slightly,
that's what I'm on about.
2 years
Yeah,
ago.
only the people that host it, they get automatic qualification.
Yeah.
That's it. So they don't have to do the qualifying rounds, nothing like that. They're
Okay.
But Qatar, they didn't even have a team, so that was because of the Russia corruption thing. Yeah.
Yeah, even if or whatever, they didn't need to do nothing.
Shout out Putin though.
Yeah.
That's it. All you do is host it, and you can put a team in there.
Yeah, Putin's the guy though. Shout out Putin.
Big up. Come on, big up
Avram. Shout out Avram. You get me?
Big up Roman. Big up Roman. You get me?
Shout out Roman, shout out Avram, and shout out all the
big up Congo and Cali as well, blood. Come on. The Chelsea fucking demise.
And let's shout out Keys because he's Argentina, innit? And
come on, big up all the man them in the group. Come on, big up man like Jay, man like Jay Arsenal, Striker Spurs.
Come on,
Pepper Brown,
Dio,
Pezza. Big up fucking Was, Smiz.
Come on.
All of the Manchester man them in the group.
Come on, shout out the Manny man.
The Manny man them. And I think there's Connie B. Big up man like Connie B. You don't know.
Come on.
Give every man their flowers before we come off this thing. You get me? But fire, not flowers like that though. You know what I mean?
Yo, lava, move up.
But yeah, man. So I just think, man.
All right, so what? Narrow, Mr. Lewin, what are you saying? Argentina, Brazil.
You know I don't care about
Netherlands. I know, but like this in the last.
I think I'm more.
Netherlands.
Who's gonna win then? Who's gonna win?
In terms of I don't think Argentina are organised enough to beat Netherlands, but I think Argentina are more techie.
Sticky ones.
Are gonna be more techie, so it's a clash of two styles, isn't it? But I think Netherlands might go through. Still.
I think Netherlands got more tools to win the game. I feel Argentina have Messi.
That's it.
So yeah, it's two different.
Yeah, I'm going Netherlands.
Facts.
Two different games, man. Can Netherlands break down the Argentina?
Can we underestimate Croatia?
Yes.
Croatia, forget about them, man. Forget about them. Brazil's gonna do.
Come on, Croatia been on the lifeline, man. Come on, they've been dying.
Japan had them on ropes.
Yeah, man.
They're gonna pull it out of nowhere. Modric is not doing nothing.
He's tired, bruv.
He's not. He was controlling play.
No, I know, but a lot of these players, remember, they're coming off the back of a league, and now they're being asked.
It's just that it's not that. It's that they got no striker. Same like Spain, same like Germany. Them guys, they got no striker. Croatia, Spain, Germany.
Oh, Croatia got a striker, man.
Asking a lot of these players, man, 4 days before they left the Premier League, come and join
Kramovic,
the
he's
not a striker.
Miss, man.
He's not a striker.
let me just.
He's more like a
Not a
winger, that
striker,
Kramaric.
bro. He's not a striker, fam.
I hear you, but I'm saying like the team is not like to say like okay, well you're
No,
saying
yeah,
they're not got
Kramaric.
the wavy CF. Fair enough.
Yeah, they ain't got a
Fair
striker,
enough.
bro.
Yeah, if they ain't got,
Yeah, you know, World Cups, you need a wavy striker,
I
blood.
feel you. Facts. They ain't got the wavy CF. I hear you.
And then what?
Could you imagine if it could it? So basically,
Morocco and Portugal. What's happening?
it could be England, Morocco, blood. Imagine
Morocco and Portugal.
Oi.
I think Portugal come true on that still.
No, it could
Morocco
be.
will
It
give
could
them
be
a good fight,
Morocco.
though.
Man, I feel like honestly, like I said that Spain have no
That's
chance.
got a lot of, I think that's got a lot of cards. I think that's definitely that over 2 cards.
Yeah, for sure.
If
But
England beat France, bro.
That's fired. It might be over 3 cards.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel honestly, I feel like Morocco. The only reason they did well today was because Spain didn't have the sauce. I feel like that's complete opposite with Portugal. They have a lot of sauce. Felix, Bruno, Bernardo. That's
Yeah, I
all.
don't think Morocco can handle that.
Nah, they can't handle that. They
The
could handle all of
faithful
these
carry
man.
them. The faithful
Torres.
carry them, guys.
No, but it's not. You know what it is? It's love, but
There ain't no
like
faith, blood.
it's
Bun that,
yeah,
Rude,
this
blood.
is technical skills now.
Oh,
Faith
God ain't
this
bringing them
World
through on
Cup
this
has
one, blood.
proved, man, it could happen, man. It
No,
could
listen,
happen,
God
bro.
bless everyone, but like sometimes when it comes down to it, you need technical ability.
Listen, football, faith ain't helping you in it, blood.
Yeah, but their
Yeah.
striking side of things have got that. The defensive side, fair enough, they're not that good in defense. Going forward, though, they're a bit better, man.
No,
Not
but
saying they ain't got a chance. Everybody's got a chance, and anyone can be.
No,
beaten
I'm
on
just
the day,
saying,
but
going forward, they're definitely better than defending. You know
yeah,
what I
but
mean?
we say that, Mr. Lewin, but we look at the defenders. One plays in Bayern Munich, one PSG, one plays in West Ham, one plays in Wolves. So we're dealing with a very educated back four here, man. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I mean?
yeah.
they're not proving to play that well at the back. I'm saying up front, they're doing quite well against like
Mm.
hard teams. They're doing quite well in the floor.
Yeah, well, there's Ziyech on the break. You know, we got Buffal on the break. You know, if they actually remind me of Ole.
Well, you
You remember?
Moroccan?
No, I'm half Palestinian, but half
Okay.
Pakistani. But I'm saying,
No, because
I
you
just
said we. I just thought you was Moroccan.
when I said we, no, I said about the like when we was playing the Man United way. I'm saying
Okay.
we kind of had a counter
No, I
attack
thought
system.
you could pass me for Moroccan still, boss. You get me?
The Moroccans will hate me for that. They'll hate you for that. I'm too Asian for the Moroccans. You know what I mean? I'm not pure blooded enough. They'll hate
All
me
right,
for that.
bruv. Listen, I got a Moroccan brethren that looks like you, but you two are the same complexion, blood, same similarities, bruv. Yeah, you can pass as a Moroccan.
Palestinian, isn't it? That's it. But yeah, man, that'll be me, man. But yeah, man, I do agree with Mr. Lewin. You know, the attack has been one of the best parts for sure.
Well, so are England beating France, or France going to be too much for England?
I can see France getting touched for.
Don't even ask me that
goals.
question because
No
mine
homo.
is just gonna be straight France, bruv. I can't see England doing nothing.
I feel if Rashford plays, Rashford is the key for me here. I know it sounds like a United fan or whatever, but I just feel like he's been in France before. He's played some of them Frenchmen.
Yeah, if they play Rashford, I think you stand a chance, mate.
Yeah, man, I think he's got
I
something.
just think it's I know it's not trying to compare the two, but I think it's Mbappe against Rashford.
If
That's
he
what
plays.
I think it's PSG against Man United again.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
how I see this game, man.
Yeah, facts. I have to agree with
That's
Mr.
how I
Lewin.
feel.
You know? I feel the
That's how I
French
feel
team,
about it.
they don't play in terms of stylistically. You look at the French, you look at the English. The difference in both the teams is just technical ability.
Yeah,
You get the ball up front to Rashford, Saka, Foden, etc. You get the ball up front, Mbappe, Dembele,
we can
Coman.
produce the same things.
Yeah, we're literally carbon copies. If you look at team for team here, we can match player for player. We can Harry Kane for Giroud. We can go Rice for Tchouaméni. We can go Bellingham for Griezmann. We can go Rabiot for Henderson. Like the styles are the same here, so it will be a clash of who can get their better players to produce. And I feel if we go to the 5, then we are now giving them a different outlook to say, all right, we're going to try and do this. But if we stick with the 4, well, it's dangerous. We come to play the game. Then we come to fight. Then I think it could be big scoreline. We could get touched. Like England could get touched with some goals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Smart.
Yeah, man.
Madness. But I believe the final is out of the England and France game. I think whoever wins that going to the final.
But do you believe? Sorry, Lewin. Do you believe they go to a 5, or do they stick with the 4?
I say, personally, I say, knowing England how they are, go with the 5 straight. I say if they go to war, I don't think it's gonna work for them. That's just how I feel. If they go with a 4,
Do you know what? I think
it's gonna work, man.
I'm with you. I get it, bro. But do you know what? I just think like.
You got to think smart, man.
Yeah,
the 4 is war. The 4 is war for sure.
Yeah, the 4 is war. This is.
I'm sorry, man. This is a
don't know
World
if
Cup.
England are
This is a
ready.
World Cup, bro.
Yeah, but this is their most challenging game.
All right,
their most challenging game against world champions, bro.
Listen, what happened when they played Italy? What happened when they played Italy?
Yeah, they didn't have enough.
Why?
Because
1-0 up.
Because
they 1-0 up.
The English players couldn't. They couldn't.
So how are you going to deal with France if you think, oh, we're going to sit back? Could you sit back against Italy? Did that work?
But just because you're playing the 5, it don't mean technically sitting back.
Italy don't have attacking players. Italy don't have technically gifted, progressive play. Like Italy are like
they didn't have the attackers for us.
Park the bus all day. Yeah. So if you can't deal with Italy, bro, how are you going to deal with France?
But look, now this is
how.
Remember, Arsenal.
You can't just say, all right, 5 at the back, so that'll do with France.
No,
like,
I'm saying
no. That mentality there is just like poor, bro. I'm not with
Nah, man, nah. Because we're not going.
Genius. For every game, I preed it and I didn't say nothing, but you predicted 5 at the back for all the games, and it's like, why you predicted 5 at the back, bro?
Because
they won the games with 4 at the back, so you don't need to. Because
I'll tell you why. Because I start how I want to finish. If I know I'm gonna go to a 5, I'm just starting from the start with it, and then I'm adapting mid game. If I'm turning over the team in my 5, if my plan A is working, then I can go to my plan B if I'm winning. Just to now take off one of the centre backs, because I know deep in my heart that England are a better team with a 5. I believe this 4 is
they played 5 though, not once.
Yeah, I believe this is a fraud. They're frauding everyone. They're making everyone believe that they're good enough to play with a 4, when really Jude Bellingham has been carrying them in this 4. And no one, I don't know if anyone is seeing it, but he's been doing stuff. Yeah, he's been doing shit that's been more than what normal English players would do.
Bro, my man's gone. Like, you'd think he's a fucking captain the way he's carrying the team.
Yeah, he's doing a pedigree.
He's telling them what to do. Go there, go there, go there.
Yeah,
don't make no sense.
He's showing levels today. You know, he's showing a lot of levels, and I think even they didn't expect this level of how good he's played. And I think
he's understanding.
I think he is the reason they have stuck with the 4. As mad as it sounds, I think he's the reason.
But he got subbed. He got subbed off second half.
They got to give him a breathe because they know. Yeah. They need him. They need him in there fresh for the game, bro.
You know how the game's going, Austin. When as a football fan, as a football manager, as a footballer on the pitch, you know how the game's going. You feel it. You feel the game, and it's just like the Qatar Netherlands game. You feel this game is easy. I have won this game. I can play in a different style.
Yeah, it's a bit mad. I just think, in terms of England, England ain't never beaten France. I think I heard today it was 98 or 99 the last time they beaten France. So it's not gonna happen. Like,
don't let that result deflate you, bro. Look at.
It's not if it deflates me, bro. If it's not happened in 20 years, and then you think, all right, we're playing well now. Now we're gonna go to back 5.
Not about we're playing well.
Pragmatic, and then that's that mentality there will lose you the game. It's gonna lose you the game. France are like, you know what? France are like, you know what? Public training session today. Come and watch all the players, but we're locking Mbappe out. You can't watch him. England, you can't watch him.
Yeah.
So when we unleash on you on Saturday, you don't even know what's coming to you. But you don't want to sit back and be defensive.
They never show you everything in training. All they show
you
is
what's outside. Thing,
that's it. When they go inside and they're doing the training, the cameras ain't invited.
Yeah.
So that's
no, but today France done a public session.
Yeah, they will do that. That's
and
nothing.
They took Mbappe out. Everybody else except Mbappe. They said, no, you're not watching Mbappe train. That man said, you're not watching him train. You're not watching our training sessions with him. You're not seeing it. We'll just play you on the day, innit?
Yeah,
and you see that alone, No, it's not. It's like
It's a sign of weakness.
no, it's like it's like a hidden. You got a hidden tool, bro.
No,
then
you're just
what?
trying to
What?
play mental games. That's all. You're trying
Yeah,
to play
Yeah,
mental
so
games.
what? That's football, bro. Every manager does that.
Mbappe.
They
Who's
could do-
Mbappe?
England could do the same.
Huh?
But, oh, we ain't gonna show.
What did you say, Wes?
Who's Mbappe, bro?
Oh, please.
Bro, trans
Do
Mbappe.
not do
What?
this,
Oh,
Wes.
don't talk to me about no
Wes,
trans Mbappe, bruv.
Wes,
Nah.
the stream's ending. Don't do this now.
Nah, man.
Not
I
now,
say it
not
right
now,
now. Look,
not
I say it
now.
right now. I say it right now.
Don't do that
Mbappe
now.
is a
Please,
quality
Wes.
player, yeah, but he ain't an R9. I don't give a shit. He
No,
ain't
no,
an
no. He's not
R9.
R9
He ain't
yet.
an
He's not
R9. He ain't a
R9 yet. But
Dino.
don't
He ain't a
cap that
Messi.
he's not.
No,
he
but
ain't
he's
none of
next
them.
though. He's next up though.
Nah,
He's next up.
maybe. Trans Mbappe.
I can't
Maybe.
believe what. Anyway, I'm just gonna think that he
Maybe.
didn't say
I
what you
just
just
say
said.
no, because I say this for look, Jason Park, Park Ji-sung, whatever you want to call him, Sir Alex Ferguson, under the right tactics, he bossed a very, very good player.
Park Ji-sung was a great player,
Yeah.
blood.
It's all about tactics here.
Great
Kyle
player.
Walker's
What's
played
wrong with
Mbappe.
you, Mr. Lee?
Has Kyle
What, you don't know
Walker
about Park Ji-sung?
Nah,
You man
come
don't
on.
even know the facts about Park Ji-sung. So loud.
Hey,
Don't
Nero,
even
hey,
talk.
what's wrong with them?
You
Nah,
man
don't
don't
even
talk,
do
man.
that. Don't do that.
Reaching.
Listen,
You man don't
PUBG
talk.
song.
Put
Nah.
respect on his name, bro. Put respect
everybody,
on his name.
He
everybody-
done
Everybody's
his thing,
human.
but he weren't all that, bro. That's
No,
what
but
she
it's
Bro,
not
Park
about that.
Ji-sung. You man
It's
don't know.
about
This
tactics
team
in
man don't
football.
know.
At the highest level, tactics win you games. Tactics win you games. And remember, there's nothing
Park
about this
Ji-sung was the
PSG team we don't
equivalent to
know.
Kante. How about that?
Yeah.
He was the equivalent to having a Kante
Yeah.
nowadays. How
No,
about
he
that?
wasn't.
But
No, he
but
wasn't.
Arsene,
No, he wasn't.
Pardon?
No, he wasn't.
Bro, get out of here, man.
Shall I tell you why? Because he
Get out
didn't
of
He
here.
score.
wasn't.
He didn't
was
score
Yeah.
you more. He didn't score
Bruv,
you more
get out of
points.
here, bruv.
He didn't score
Bruv,
to gain.
you know what he
listen,
did for
he
United,
didn't
bruv?
score to gain you more points than Kante would defending
Bro,
to
do
gain
you know
more
what
points.
he did for United, bruv? He won
Yeah, I
us
know.
leagues and stuff. The defending he was doing, the chasing back, the track. Bro, you man don't know what you're talking about,
listen.
man. You actually
Nah,
don't know, bro.
He
Park
didn't.
Ji-sung,
He didn't.
he needs to get his
He's
flowers.
not.
How
He
about
didn't
that?
gain no points, man.
He done his thing, Jay, but he ain't Kante, bro. No
Dennis
way.
Irwin, all them kind of man there, underrated guys. Yeah,
What I'm trying to say here is that you see this French team here, yeah?
That was a
We
poor
know all
comparison,
about
man.
them. No, I'm saying we know all about this French team here. There's nothing new. They're not going to show us
Football genius
nothing
didn't
new.
even take it on board. He was like, nah.
No, listen,
Man.
that was my example, Park Ji-sung. You know, I rate him highly, but that's a whole nother convo, you know. But the reason why I
see?
spoke about him was because of that level of discipline that Kyle Walker has. The reason why I spoke about Park Ji-sung was to talk about the discipline and to talk about the knowledge of football around the England team now has been more better, if that's even English, than ever in history. They are understanding the game more better than ever. So I feel just on that alone, it gives us a better chance to play France and Mbappe, because we know what we're expecting. We know what to expect. He's not going to come and show us something new. What's he going to do new?
Do you know what? This is the thing I have is all the focus like Mbappe,
Yeah.
and then you're not gonna what Griezmann, Giroud, and Dembele is doing, and that's where you lose the game because
But we
you're
can talk
shook.
about
You're
that.
so
We can
shook.
talk about it.
No, but listen, bro, you don't back England because you say England are the shittest thing out here.
Yeah,
So you
facts.
can't sit here now and defend England like
No, I'm just
because you
no.
got them on sweepstake and you're like,
No.
yeah,
Listen,
England are doing stuff now.
no,
Like, bro,
listen.
you don't
No,
rate English
no.
players. You run them out the post. You
Yeah,
run them out the post.
No.
Wes was pissed when he got England. He's like,
I
oh,
was,
for
I was,
fuck's sake,
and I'm
blood.
still pissed. I would still take Portugal if you give it to me now. But I'll tell you this, yeah. I'll tell you this. The reason why I have an issue with England is because of the racist shit that they do. But in terms of their actual psychology of them, yes, they're weak. They are weak psychologically. They are weak. We've seen this for over 20 years, and now this crop of England players, are they weak psychologically? I'm
Not
gonna say
really.
they are, but maybe not as much as the last type of teams. They have an understanding of football at a high level now, because look at some of the best players in the world. They're
Yeah,
actually
but man
English.
just want that hunger, bro. You see that the way man just
Yeah.
interject like that, yeah? Sorry, my bro. I respect you
No,
and
it's
all
not.
that. But you see that's how they gotta go and grab the ball. Go grab the ball and boom, go slap. Like you lot have done this now with like I get it, like our experience and do that. Like now it should be there now. You've just done a final and a fucking Euros
But then,
semis. Do you get
what's
it?
our issue? What's our issue? Our issue is the manager now. Now we have an issue with the
No,
obviously
but
management.
Yeah, but we've got a manager that everybody now, because he's got them to where they are, he's the best thing since sliced bread now.
No, look, this manager, of course, he shows love. That's it.
I just, no disrespect to Southgate, he has done well with what I would expect him to do fucking well with that fucking batch of players.
He's done
He's
nothing,
supposed to,
bro.
and he's not even playing
He's
all the
supposed
main
to
guys.
do that.
He's not even
Yeah.
playing the guys he should play. So
No.
I just feel
I'm
that
looking
he
at
just-
if you give another manager that squad, they
I was
will
just
be
about to say that.
cooking, bro.
Yeah.
They will be
I was
cooking.
just about to say that.
Foden will
Hey.
be in the 10. Foden will be in the 10. We won't have no Mason Mount talk. Foden will be in 10. So you can play Saka, Rashford, or Sterling. Do you get me? You can play all of them and Kane and Foden in the 10. But he's on this Mason Mount. Like, anyway. Yo.
I will say one thing.
Alright,
Yeah.
what's that? 2:48. Boy, we need to
Yeah.
wrap this up, blood.
Yeah, you get this into so what? Let's
3
get
hours,
prediction. Let's get predictions on the World Cup, and then we just
Part
10
G
minutes-
song's
10
got a higher
10 minutes prem, and then we get out. bro.
tackle rate than Conte.
Ah, this guy, he is.
So
Of
shut
course.
up.
Fuck
Yeah?
G-Sung,
I
man.
used to think you.
G-Sung part.
Shut up.
Shout him
Yeah,
I
out.
thought you were serious. I
Fact.
thought you were serious.
I am facts. That's facts. 71%.
You're not serious. You're bringing
Bruv, he's
G-Sung
got
Park to
71
the World Cup debates.
71%. Conte's got 63%. Say nothing. Yeah,
Kante's got a World Cup, bro.
We'll have this
they're not the same
conversation
player,
another
man.
day.
Kante's got a
They're
World
different
Cup, a
players, bro.
Champions
We'll have this
League.
conversation another
He's
day,
got,
guys.
like, a
There's
Premier
no
League.
conversation to have. They're different players, bro.
There's a
know
point
what
to
the
prove,
comparison
guys. There's a point to prove.
All right,
Yeah,
who's
man.
in the final on that? Let's wrap World Cup.
I'm gonna go. Let me give my predictions from the bottom. So I'm gonna go Brazil, Netherlands, Portugal. Draw, full time, but France to qualify.
Jeez.
So you're going
I
Brazil.
think Brazil will win it, man.
You're going Brazil, Netherlands,
Portugal draw.
Portugal, draw Morocco.
No, Portugal. No, Portugal to win it, and then
England,
draw.
France, he's saying draw.
England,
But
France draw
but
after 90 minutes, and then I think France take it. I think France take it on pennies,
And then France beat Portugal.
and then Portugal will get beat by France because France are shit.
Okay. So you're saying Brazil, Portugal final.
And then Ronaldo wins the winner.
Do you know what? I kind of feel like that might be the final still.
Yeah, I
No,
think
Brazil, England. Brazil, England, mate. Fuck it.
Jeez.
Brazil, England final, bruv.
You said
Hey.
Brazil, England, yeah.
Morocco, England, semi-finals.
Jeez, fucking hell.
Yeah,
They're gonna beat Portugal, man. Morocco gonna beat Portugal, man. I got this feeling, man.
And you
I
think
got this feeling.
England can beat Morocco after that?
England will beat Morocco. It'll be one of them mad games, but England will beat them, and it'll be them in the final against Brazil. And then, boy,
What you say, Naro?
What for? What the finals?
Quarters and finals.
Who's playing again?
on the
I think
screen.
Netherlands they'll beat Argentina, and I think France are beating England.
Croatia, Brazil,
Brazil,
Morocco, Portugal, and then who's Portugal and France?
What for the final?
No, that's
semis.
semis.
Semis will probably be. I don't know who's supposed to be playing on what side, but it will be Brazil in the semis.
No, that's what we're telling.
No, the semis is France, Portugal, and potentially with what you said, Netherlands and Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then what? What do you want?
So what's the answer for the next? Who's going to win out of those games?
Yeah. So out of Netherlands and Brazil, who's gonna win?
Oh, Brazil will win that game,
Cool. And then out of Portugal and France.
and then France will win that,
Yeah,
and then it will be Brazil, France.
Yeah.
Final.
That's your final.
Final. Yeah. Cool.
Brazil.
I'm saying Argentina.
Jeez.
Just to be a bit different, because actually
Messi lover. Yeah,
No.
Messi lover.
No, that's
Lover.
No homo. No homo.
You know, see, I should be back in Netherlands because you see, it's Dutch,
Yeah,
bro.
man, you should be.
I should be
Should
in
be,
it,
man.
but because I want to be a bit different,
Yeah.
just for content wise, not for like no other type of different reasons. Because man ain't different, like no other type of different.
Yo, you sure you have something to tell me before we shut up? Oh my God.
Just literally for football entertainment reasons. Like, you get me? I want to say that I feel like Argentina, because Netherlands are good, but I saw them sit back a lot, and I think it just takes like the Depay getting an injury, and I don't know if Gakpo can hold it up by himself, because the Depay can get injured like hamstring or. Let's see, we don't wish that on no man, but then yeah, I feel like Argentina will progress. Too many attacking players. Football genius. Too many attacking players. They got too many who can score. They ain't got defenders that can score, bro.
Who, Netherlands?
No, Argentina.
Oh, Argentina.
Yeah, they got defenders that can score. Who
We
scored?
got Molina, Acuna. These guys are alright. Like Acuna's been going mad, but obviously, do you think Acuna's going to be as advanced this game? I don't think so.
I said the defenders though, centre backs.
That's him. Oh, I'm saying Acuna's the left back. Sorry.
Yeah, no, centre backs.
What do you think they're going to score?
Who's playing centre back?
Well,
Romero and
Otamendi, man.
Yeah, Otamendi, that's it.
Okay.
Man United guy's not even playing.
Martinez not. Nah. Martinez due to play still. But yeah, and then what? Croatia, Brazil. Obviously, I have to get at Brazil.
Yeah.
Morocco, Portugal, techie. Very techie. I think extra time. Penalties.
They're not Switzerland. You know what I'm saying? For me, they're not Switzerland.
No. But Portugal, no.
Like, you get me?
Morocco.
Right, can we get these results in, please? They've been on there for 3 hours, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that.
Good content.
Penalties, Portugal win.
Yeah.
And then England, France, simple win for France.
That's a simple brushing, yeah? Go on, then who gets quarterfinal after that? Semis.
Who wins semis?
Yeah.
So you got France and Portugal. And then Argentina and Brazil.
I think I've got to go France there. I'm going to go France. And then I'm going to go Brazil.
Fair enough.
France-Brazil final.
France-Brazil final. And I think Portugal-Brazil. Mad.
I said England-Brazil, innit?
Yeah, England-Brazil.
I did think
I
don't think Portugal. Actually, saying Portugal-France, but I'm not saying that. I might be on the put. Yeah, but anyway,
I'm Portugal-Brazil final. That's what seems.
I'm Brazil-France.
Knowing England's luck, they'll get Portugal. They'll beat France and get Portugal and fucking lose to them again. And Ronaldo will be the reason.
Oh my God, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
What are you saying? 5 minutes prem and we out, man. Or we save prem. We save prem to another day, man.
Save prem to another day, blood.
No, but Wash wanted to say something about.
Nah, we're gonna be here till all 5 hours, blood. I'm not.
No, he just wanted to quickly touch on it.
You know why? He's doing. Yo, Leo, we just take out your last hour work, bro.
He just wanted to. He just wanted to touch on it. Wash wanted to touch on
fire,
it.
nothing for touching.
Situation.
Nothing. 4 men in the room. Nothing for touching. Nothing, baby.
Yeah, no, listen. No, obviously,
Jay's ankle. He was
fire.
I just talk about it real quick. Obviously, I just think obviously with the 3-month injury of Gabriel Jesus, like Arsenal fans, they were quite prosperous before this. I just wanted to say how are the two Arsenal fans feeling now? Like, are you still feeling like top four still there?
Don't mix us up because we're separate.
Nah, we're not part of that crew, man. You need to
I'm saying
not
Jim. Title. I'm saying top 4.
No.
You can get top 4.
If he can't get top 4 from here, he needs to leave.
Yeah.
100. Even though I want him to go anyway, but he needs to leave.
Because I think Arsenal fans are being a bit overcritical because he could still get out of the top 4 from here. It's not unheard of.
I know that there. You see that there? To me, I'm on your neck. If anyhow you drop out a top 4 from here, I don't want to hear nothing again.
Who's your first game?
West Ham.
That's what I'm saying. It could be techie the first game you lose, and then
I don't know about that. I don't know about West
Ham. No. I'm just saying.
No, but EE, bro.
EE.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. I'm just thinking he's not even gonna start.
Erdegaard's injured as well.
Well,
he's not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, he's injured.
Who would you like to buy then? If you would you like to get Martial? Obviously,
I'll take Martial all day.
In this window.
I'll take him, but it's not gonna happen in January.
Unrealistic in January, I think.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just saying I'll take Martial.
Yeah, I'll take Martial.
So just to
30
ask the
mil?
two Arsenal fans, yeah. So who would be your 2 or 3 signings in January, or any signings?
Realistic ones.
Realistic one. If they can get that Modric, that
Mudryk
fake,
guy,
that
yeah.
I'll call him the baby version of Haaland. The baby version of Haaland, bro.
Mudryk.
Yeah. They need to get that you in, yeah, because then he
Okay.
can just, because he's young, and you can tell him to hold the bench now because we know he bought you for that all that money.
But do you want bench players, bro? Do you want bench players?
No. He's not a bench you though. He's not. But obviously,
he's gonna
when
push,
Gabby
man.
comes back, when Gabriel Jesus comes back, what is he gonna do? What, the bench it out Jesus?
No, but I'm saying even now. So basically, what are you saying? And he starts left, Martinelli up top.
Yeah, to get us through this period. 'Cause I can't see.
So you're not gonna buy a striker then?
Yeah, that's what I said. That Modric guy.
No, but he's a winger. He's not a striker.
Is he a winger?
Yeah, he's gonna take Martinelli's place basically. He's left wing.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. Flipping, I don't mind if we get a goal scoring winger.
Yeah, I'm cool, but it means you got to push Martinelli up front. I'm saying
up front or on the bench.
Yeah.
No, I'd rather put him on up front than EE.
Do you know what the problem I have though is that we ain't got another right side. Well, you got Marquinhos and Nelson, yeah, but like, I think
the only thing that you kind of relying on is that Smith Rowe's on it when he comes back.
Yeah, you get it, and that's a problem to me because then if Saka gets injured, it's only Reece Nelson and Marquinhos. So I think the right is weaker than the left.
Which is likely.
If we get a winger, midfield, and a striker, or striker, midfield, and defender.
So what are the plays that you do want? Realistic ones for the
realistic is Tielemans. Tielemans is I want
January. You feel you can get him in Jan?
I feel we can get him.
I feel we could, but I
Mudryk,
think
Tielemans.
But I just think they're gonna do their stupidness like they normally do. Me personally, I don't feel Arsenal's taking it serious.
So do you think you're getting anyone in Jan?
No.
Is there any players from the World Cup you'd want?
For me, yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of players.
For me,
again, that's another discussion for another show.
I'm saying Enzo Fernandez. I'm taking him, bro.
Okay.
I'm taking Enzo Fernandez.
I'd even take Ronaldo Sanchez.
And I think you get him for less P's than Mudryk. Because Mudryk's been doing the madness in Champions League.
How much do you reckon Ronaldo Sanchez is going for now?
He
moved already. You can't get him. He moved, didn't it?
Did he move already? He moved again.
PSG, he's in your team, man.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, bro?
Where did he go?
PSG, bro. Free transfer, fam. What's up?
Yeah. No, I see him run up.
The youth that scored a hat trick.
My bad.
The youth that scored a hat trick today, the Portugal guy.
Wow.
Whose team?
Leo.
Wow.
No.
He plays for Benfica as well.
Yeah,
Benfica,
my guys.
yeah.
That guy messaged me today.
He's been tearing it up, bro. Do you know what? It's mad because I was looking at my bets earlier. I was like, I'm not putting this guy. I don't know him. Remember I was saying the other day I was putting on bets. I put randoms on. I don't know who they are, and I'm like, hey, fuck my shit up. Today I put him on. No, I didn't put him, and he's the only one I should have maybe put on. But imagine I had a bet today. I swear that I'm gonna read you, man, all the legs quickly.
Someone might want to be buying him this year. Trust me, in the January.
He was looking like. And you know what I liked about him? He was like 6-yard box, in the box, bang, goals, shots, slappings, like chip. Like he kind of every type of finish you want from a centre forward.
I got 5 minutes left.
Yeah, literally, we are gonna done. But imagine you, man. All right, so I had a bet on you, and these motherfuckers didn't give me the cash out. But let me just tell you, man, quickly. Imagine one player to commit one or more fouls. Embolo, yeah? So this is Portugal-Switzerland game, yeah?
It's today, yeah?
Yeah. Diego Dallo, anytime assist. Tick. Yeah? Bruno Fernandes, score or assist. Tick. Both teams to score, tick. Over 1 card, tick. Over 4 corners, tick.
Jeez.
Match winners, Portugal, tick. Player to have 1 or more shots, Granit Xhaka, tick. Player to have 1 or more fouls, Leon, my bro. Switzerland, Portugal. Who's the player you put all your money?
You're putting Xhaka all day, man.
Xhaka fucked my bet up, bro, for not committing 1 foul, bro. Allow it, bro. Allow it, bro. I swear it's a 9-leg. Granit Xhaka did not commit 1 foul today.
What was the
Well, listen, drop a bomb for Xhaka if you can, because this guy's been playing phenomenal. Fucking hell.
288, 2,888 for £20.
You missed it. You missed it by 1.
Yeah.
By 1 Xhaka tackle.
And you know they gave me cash out at like, I didn't put big P's, so the cash outs I was getting was like £80. But you know that they only offered that like in 70 minutes, bro.
Yeah,
17 minutes, yeah. So I was like, wait, I've got 20 minutes to go. Xhaka's definitely gonna commit a foul. I'm not taking it. You get me? He's gonna Xhaka will commit a foul in the 95th minute. You get me? I know my player, innit? Bro, it got to fucking the last 10 minutes, it was going down. It was going down. I was like, no, Xhaka's still gonna commit a foul. You know, it kept going up and down, up and down. And then it dropped to like 30-something pound. I was like, do you know what? It got to 93 minutes. I was like, let me collect £46.
Straight.
And I pressed cash out and the thing said unavailable.
Do
you know what? Suck your mother. I just cancelled my account with that one. I'm not even fucking with that.
Yeah, go straight Sky Bet, man.
They keep doing it to me because it's like 1 leg off and they be like, as soon as you press confirm cash out, unavailable. And it's like spooky, bro. Spooky, but
yeah, of course it is. It's all controlled, man. All algorithm.
Of course.
I was
Granit Xhaka is one man you'll put on. Like he should have topped that bet off. I lie. To commit 1 foul,
and then you always think to yourself, why did I even put it on?
Nah, but Granit Xhaka commits a foul every game, bro. Every game. Even today, I saw him commit fouls, but the ref didn't call it. You know them ones? That's all it was. I was like, yo, pull him.
Even in the England game, man, Kyle Walker and Luke Shaw both should have been on yellow cards. They both got life. Both got life.
Man, them.
Yeah, man, where's Chop out? We're done.
Chopping it.
Shout out, Mr. Lewin.
man. Come on.
And we'll be back, man. We'll be back, man. Shout out AB, shout out CJ, shout out Jim, shout out Congo, shout out Smiz. Who else we need to shout out?
All the man them in the fucking
WhatsApp group. Shout out Jigger.
Pezar, Keys, Ricky, Calimus.
Come on, big up Congo.
Big up all the man them. Big up all the man
them. Catch you back at the next stream, man. We'll catch you back at the next stream.
Big up the man them and their families. Big up the
Narrow too real for them. I'm always about blood. Get me.
Big up Narrow. Big up you and your
Mr.
little ones.
Big up
Mr. Lewin.
I'm phoning you in 45 minutes.
I already know Football Genius. Let's go United. Let's go, man. We'll see you, man, soon. Love for having me, lads. Big up.
Pro clubs.
I'm calling you at 3 o'clock, blood.
Tune into Pro Clubs at 3 o'clock.
All right, give me the stream. Give me the passwords and I'll stream it, blood.
Come on. Hey, man, big up.
No, but for real, man's gonna start doing that though.
Yeah,
man's gonna start streaming
every
the
evening at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, man needs to be added to this. Try how to play as well.
Yeah, have you got? Yeah, you ain't got. You got play. I'll be your PlayStation. You.
Yeah, I didn't even play games. Football
that has to be the next thing incorporated on the play thing.
Yeah, come on. All right, big up everyone.
Yeah.
All right, Jay, I'll shout you free.
Big up the man then. Love.
Love.